Cool.
And we're still alive.
We're live. Minus Sid. Sid's going to a job interview. So Sid, when you watch this later, we hope it went well.
Still alive.
Yeah, good luck.
Still alive, but at a job interview.
Something
Yes.
completely different that we should all toast to. So everybody, get up your glasses. Happy birthday, Tony!
Happy
Thank you.
birthday, Tony.
Thank you very much. We this is the first time we've D&D'd on my birthday. I feel like didn't we hit Richard's like every year for a while there.
Oh my god, yeah, I know, mine was every year for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, even back to the 3.5 days, yeah.
Yeah,
So maybe that's like shifted now. Maybe it's gonna end up being mine.
Yeah, it's the summer birthdays now.
It was mine and well, if it's mine, then it means it's also Ryan's for a bit.
I
We're like-
forget how it's like 3 of us are all born within the same month.
I'm
Yeah.
the third. You're the 5th or the
Second.
12th? Second. You're the second.
Yeah,
I'm the
and on
third.
today the 15th. I found out I was playing D&D the other week, just not online anywhere, just with some friends. And someone I met for the first time playing that. Her birthday's the 13th.
Oh wow.
And then I found out a different friend of mine. I've only known her maybe a year and a half, I think, maybe. That I had no idea we shared the same birthday. Until I opened up Facebook and saw it says like people are posting on hers and yours, and I was like, wait, really? I was like, oh, we have the same birthday. That's cool. That's like a statistic. It's like a weird statistic where it's like I think you only need something like it's like 10 people in a room for there to be like a 75%. It's I'm gonna get these numbers all wrong, but it's like it's way fewer people than you think guarantees someone shares a birthday. Like it's a crazy weird statistic.
Tony.
Mhm.
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a statistic. That's all
isn't
I have. That's it.
Your sister's birthday's coming up too, Ryan. When is that?
The 19th, Friday.
Oh wow.
Oh, of June. Okay.
Wow.
Because my sister's is July 19th. That's why I was like, hold on a second. But you meant of
That'd be
June.
crazy.
So okay. We're gonna do so Sid's not here. She's off on a job interview. So we're gonna take part 2 of her thing next week. This week we're gonna do a little Elseworlds kind of one-off thing. We're gonna be going down to the Bonehole course. This match.
Bunch of white dudes at the Bonehole court.
This session is going to take place. If you guys remember during the season finale of Sentra, Fisk's dad was like, "All right, have fun, son. I'm going down to the course because I'm retired now." This is basically going to run parallel to that. This is going to be what Torak was doing during the season finale down at the Bonehole course. So we're gonna open up on the Bonehole Dragonborn Sports Multiplex.
Oh no! Oh
my
no!
Holy shit.
Which isn't even like a good acronym. I just like Dragonborn should be first, but that's less funny.
Bye, guys.
All right. Well, it's
I'm here for it.
It's on screen right.
Oh, okay.
And of course we're doing this one. If Sid was here, she'd try to throw in like some vor and some other creepy stuff too. But we're just gonna do good, wholesome.
the holes eat the balls.
Andrew introduced the vor. It was Sydney that introduced pretty much everything else.
Right.
I guess I created the baton, but she grabbed it and ran with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You're both
I
nerds,
apologize.
as I understand.
And with this one, I guess someone is just hitting someone with the baton. I guess that's what this would be.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Go
we'll
over
say
the
it
head
is
with
the-
it.
Yeah, so we open up on the Bonehole Dragonborn Sports Multiplex. Whatever acronym that would be. And we're gonna start in the break room. And in the break room, there are 4 employees.
I almost chose that token, Richard.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
So there are 4 employees of the multiplex. We'll start in the top left and just go clockwise. If you guys just want to describe what's going on, like maybe what you look like, what's being seen here in the break room.
Well, I'll be going over some clubs. I always gotta check them before they're gonna be in use. Maybe just adjust one a wee bit.
All right.
And next to him, the other dwarf.
The name is Craig Turk Deep Thirst the Third. I am a tattoo aficionado, an enthusiast, and I know you like to play with your silly clubs and all that, but I like to use this here croquet mallet. It's me pride and joy. And I wear no armor except for me helmet, 'cause I like the way it feels. And don't ask me about a handicap.
I was going to ask you about if you have any armor underneath that skirt you're wearing.
That's not to worry about, and it's a leather kilt.
I was going to ask if you brought your donkey with you today.
Listen! You know I don't have a donkey, it's a pony.
All
And I
right.
don't understand the reference.
Reference. I couldn't imagine what you're talking about. Yes, my name is...
I don't know how many walls you see in here, but you're breaking one of them.
I assure you, I do not intend to break anything. I am actually a fixer. My name is Archie Mendez, Fire Genasi of the Afridi clan, first level artificer. I am here on a internship, hoping to talk to one of the higher ups. As you may or may not have known, the great gnomish inventor Pro Business went out of business some time ago. In the meantime, his spot is open for the best innovator in all of Sentra. I intend to be that person. My inventions will bring a whole new world. Will bring a whole new
You're saying you can make better clubs than me?
Well, I'm working on it, but eventually, yes, I will.
Hi, my name is Kirk.
You need our fancy magic.
And you'll notice that Archie has, like, he's got scale mail on right now, but he also has, like, a number of, like, kind of little machines and wires and cables that kind of go up in arms. He has 2 little discs right on his hands, as well as a number of tools all around his belt.
Hi, my name is Kirk. I do good job. Tip, please.
You did a great job, Kirk.
Yes, please. Tip.
Great job.
I do work. Hereby owner. Owner said okay.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Kirk's a bugbear.
Yeah.
Kirk, you gotta help the people with the bonehole first, before you get the tip.
But I help.
No, he's done a great job. Don't tell him how to do it. You know what you're talking about? You can't do.
Kirk do good job.
Kirk
Yes,
did a good job. You don't listen to Archie Red over there.
Just
Kirk,
I don't wanna
Kirk
go-
get rid of Archie? He's like
Red,
pulls out.
No,
Dag. No. Oh.
no.
Kirk
no,
can get no. Okay.
No, Kirk. No, Kirk. Alright, Archie, I'm gonna pull seniority over it, and I'm gonna say you don't talk to Kirk like that. Okay.
That's fine. I just have one request of you.
I-
Could you please speak in common? I don't.
I'm speaking common. What are you talking about? I'm speaking common, guys.
That's some racism right there.
It's hard to understand.
Alright, well, okay. I need you to go back up to the members bar. You need to collect 4 strong coffee. 4 strong coffee, 1 blonde.
I don't.
Okay?
What
You get
is
up
that
there,
a
collect it.
magical item?
Collect it from Reggie, the barkeep, and bring it back, okay?
Is
Can
that
you
a-
do it?
I don't know what you're asking for.
You go to the barkeep, you collect 5 strong coffee.
This is actually pretty funny because Archie knows Dwarfus. He's a player. So he's completely fucking with him right now.
And that's all you do, Archie.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Listen, it's no secret that the northern of the dwarves have a little thicker of an accent than others, but you gotta leave them be, you know? We got things to do.
Right. Shall we get to business then? I believe the boss is coming through with some more higher-ups. Could be a good chance to show our merit. Shall we?
You don't show a bit of merit, boy. You just stop, you listen, you follow orders, because that's what's going to make you look good and what's going to make us look better.
And then I can end up like you one day?
Well, let's hope not.
All right.
I'm aware of myself, okay? Let's hope not.
Got it. Archie's eyes kind of drift down to the bare, naked chest area that he's chosen to. What's your character's name?
Oh, Craig Turk, Deep Thirst.
Deep Thirst. Yes, of
but-
course. Mr. Deep
But
Thirst.
of course, my mum called me Gregory.
I
Gregory.
just realized who you're being. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wait, who am I being?
Craig Ferguson.
Yeah.
A minute, I need to do a Google.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait, really?
you're fucking nailing it by accident.
Talk show
That's
host,
my,
pretty big deal.
My favorite late night host, actually, still.
I
dude,
missed
he's
him.
Amazing.
Yes,
Yeah, he was great.
you're nailing it.
Wait, what do you mean was?
He's not on anymore. He got replaced.
He switched.
Oh,
out,
he didn't
like-
die.
No,
No,
he's
no,
still
no.
around.
No.
Oh,
No, he,
don't
um,
fucking scare me.
No, he left before or after Letterman. I know it was around the same time. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was
when.
all around the same time.
He left-
all
he
the
left-
all the late night shows.
You know what's
Switched.
messed up? I remember him from the Drew Carey show way back. in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I totally forgot he did it like a night show, evening show thing.
it's
What-
my favorite
Yeah.
one.
You know what I think happened? I think.
Drugs?
Well, no. I think because of
No,
how
he's,
close it was after the Letterman thing, I think he thought he was going to get Letterman's spot, and they totally just went whoop right over
Oh.
him.
Yeah, and Colbert took Letterman's spot, and James Corden took over his spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because he left like I want to say a month after they announced Colbert, and I guarantee behind the scenes it was just like, all right, well, fuck you guys.
yeah. He's he's great, and he's actually been like sober for a very long time too, as far as I know. He wasn't for a long time, but
Right.
at
Mhm.
least since like he got the late night gig, which I don't remember how long he had it for. He's been like a very like sober individual.
Bad props to him.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
no,
that was a generalization. I shouldn't have.
no. He left of his own volition. It's all good. No,
That's
he's great. I think he's doing documentaries or something now. He's done with stand up.
I'm here to see the Portuguese stingray. He's just floating around doing his own thing, you know.
I think one of my favorite bits. he
David
had-
Attenborough, eat your heart out.
Before I actually resume the plot of the one shot, one of my favorite bits, he was talking about like how he was like growing up and like his mom would tell him like, don't play with that, it'll take your eye out or whatever. And he's like, these are things that even in a medical emergency wouldn't be able to take your eye out. And it's like, we gotta remove this patient's eye stat, quick! Get the table lamp from the Ferguson household.
He's so good.
But of course, I wasn't gonna bother to do any of that in his accent. But yeah, he's great. My favorite one, for sure.
I'm glad I'm totally nailing him.
Yeah,
No.
you are.
Yeah. So Archie mentioned the boss, and as he says that, the boss comes through.
Oh no!
Psychomantis.
It's fucking Valdo.
Yeah, from
Ugh.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
But he's got a clipboard, so he's your boss here.
Is he gonna hump us to death? Is that what's happening?
Oh God, no!
Be looking
Getting
at this
terrible
little
flashbacks.
dust. So Red, like I said, Red, go up and get us the drink coffee. Drunk coffee, what am I blonde?
So your boss walks in with a dragonborn that you don't recognize. The boss kind of like slithers on it and just like, knock knock everybody.
Hey boss, come in there.
Yes, make that one additional coffee for your new coworker here. I'd like to introduce everybody to Spyro. He's our newest hire. And I would like you all to show him the ropes today.
Oh, yep.
Hey, hello
Sure.
there.
I can show the ropes. And he literally picks up ropes that are in the corner. I
I
have.
show you the ropes.
Spyro looks at the ropes in Kirk's hands. Yes, I suppose those ropes will do, but they're not exactly the ones I had in mind.
we have others in shed, chains and steel cable, and
How lovely.
Good job,
Anyway.
Kirk. Good job, Kirk.
I am Spyro. As our boss Olvo here said, I was supposed to, at this point, have assumed a guardsman's post in Torin's court, but then his brother had to come by and ruin my upward mobility, so here I am at the lowly BDSM, doing whatever duties it is you four do.
Yeah, we do lots of duties around here, you know. We got places to do duties, we got rooms for duties, lots of duty spots.
We mostly just carry
Duty.
around stuff and things.
That's right, Kirk, duties.
And
And,
pack mules.
Voldo, or not Voldo, Olvo kind of like slithers in the middle of the room. All right, well, our clients will be arriving here soon. I'm sure you're all familiar with Torak from the twin dragonborn cities. Very well-to-do individual, and some business colleagues of his will be here. In fact, they're descendants of the original creators of Bonehole. The Bone Brothers will be here.
Big
Great.
tipper, big tipper.
Right? Boss, do you have a minute? Boss, then.
Do I have I suppose, what is it that you need, Craig?
So we talked about a raise, and you said that we didn't have it in the budget. Then you come in with a new guy that I assume takes out of the budget. So, what's that about then? With that?
Let me just say this. If all goes well today with Torak and his associates, we may have a good uptick in business, and then we can renegotiate pay. Does that sound good?
All right, yeah, it's great. I mean, you can renegotiate my pay. Don't care so much about that. But the pay though, because like we talked about it, and you said, oh, you know, not enough in the budget. But then you hire another guy for that. Then
Listen,
but okay, we'll talk about the budget later. Then
it's
talk about the raise.
weird, okay? It's like when someone's contract runs out, and yet the company is able to hire a full-time person in a different position. You'd
It's
think they
a
could
lot
just
like that.
upgrade that person off the contract to the position. But I digress.
Yeah, right. It's a lot like that, isn't it? And
Sorry, that was a little bit of Tony coming through the character there.
nice to meet you, Tony. Get seated. We'll fit you up with some clubs. So then, boss, then, so
Anyway,
sort of it.
make sure this goes smooth, and we'll talk upgraded pay. Sound good?
Aye, Captain. That's what I do, is make it run smooth.
All right.
Smooth
Well,
and soft serve.
go out front and wait for the clients to arrive. Then I have to check on some of the other employees and check on the dining hall, etc.
I'll, get bright and tidy for you.
Yeah,
Put my killer. Look good.
you do that. And he leaves the room by like bending over to a back bridge and like crab walking.
No, no,
as Valdo does, just
no.
Every
Oh.
time he does that,
If there's one verb I would use to describe how Valdo moves, it's skitter. Valdo definitely skitters.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh. They succeeded in making one of the like just strangest characters of any
upsetting
game.
characters.
Yeah.
There was when I was getting art, because I was like, well, if the place is called BDSM, I'm getting art of Baldo to be the manager. And I found this picture. I don't know if it's like from like his origin story, but I found a picture of just like a dude. He just looked like a young like scholar with like a bandana like tied over his eyes. And it was like it was a really low res thing, so I didn't grab it. But I was like, oh, is that like Kid Valdo before he like I don't know what happened before like he got adopted by a family of gimps or something. Like I don't know. So at some point he became like Sex Wolverine. So like I don't.
Sex Wolverine.
fantastic.
Which is gonna be my new
Can't
detective
unsee
name.
that now.
Oh, I'll never get used to that. Hello, Spiral Man. How are you? Welcome to the clubhouse. We're gonna be working around here and get to know your co-workers. That over there in the corner, picking his nose. That's Kirk.
What? Mm.
That's right.
And he,
Kirk.
like,
What
eats the
do we do
booger?
with the gold? No, we
No.
don't. No, we throw the gold. We don't eat the gold. That's Kirk for you.
Do you
Yes, he's the
want
one
some?
with the ropes and all that?
I have ropes. He's still holding. He never tried.
Yep.
That's right. Out over there, the redhead, that's Archie.
Pleasure to meet you,
And
Archie.
that's all. And enough of Archie there. And this is my fellow dwarf man. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Well, I'm Bjorn Beastbelt, and well, I'll just be going around here blessing everything.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be right back. Okay.
All right, Archie.
Yep.
All right. Enough of you, Archie. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, to do the rearrangement.
It's okay.
When that happens, I just switch to like just roll 20 usually.
Archie has to poo. Don't worry about Archie. Okay. Bjorn, talk a little more about yourself, Bjorn.
Yeah, what's your deal? Because we all kind of already got our own things that we're doing, but how about you?
Hi. But you know, is it?
My name is Spyro of Clan Dragonborn, and
Very vague.
I know. Anyways, well, as I said, I was supposed to have joined Torrens court as one of his personal guard, but he is now indisposed, or has been now for a few weeks, ever since his brother took over. The one who called himself Visk and now Fisk. I don't really know the deal there. Anyways, not too thrilled about that, so I gotta find work where I can, and turns out the BDSM was hiring, so here I am.
Well, I'm a little sorry that you had to try this place to get away from the royalty. Cause sad news for you, the royalty comes through every now and then to play a game or two. They like to play the holes, and
So I've
They don't
heard,
tip.
and the camera menacingly zooms up on him a little bit there. Yes, I'm aware.
can ignore that. So fair warning, they don't tip. They have a lot of money, they act like they have money, but they don't tip like they have money. So, if they ask you to do a thing, you smile, you nod, you do the thing, but don't expect a tip, because it's shite.
I see.
Welcome to the team. Now, if you can run upstairs to the barkeep, ask him for five strong coffees and one of them blonde, that'd be good.
Sure, I suppose that's my duty as the lowest on the totem pole now.
Thank you,
I shall
Rookie.
return most
Archie!
expeditiously.
Archie, you got an upgrade! You got a promotion, Archie!
So Spyro he'll slink off to go get that coffee order for you.
The second he leaves, don't tell Archie he got a promotion. I'm not telling him nothing. Still bottom. He's tied
No.
of last.
I ain't changing the pecking order.
In the back of my head, I like to imagine, like, on the books, just to screw with people, Kirk has the highest spread.
The thing is, Kirk has seniority over all of us, but you know, I'm his spokesperson. I know he has trouble with the social anxieties, so you know, I take charge for him. But everything, it's got him in mind there, don't I?
What?
Exactly, Kirk. You're doing great, Kirk.
He's still
so
holding the
Kirk-
ropes.
After a couple minutes, Spyro returns with the coffees. He's just, all right, coffees for everybody. Completely normal, untampered with, not danger to anyone coffees.
Excellent.
And he sets them down on the table.
I'm gonna check it for spit.
That's
Okay.
an insight.
So Frankie just gave it to you then. You just asked for the coffees, the strong coffees, one with blonde, one blonde, and he just gave it to
this
you.
one's on the house because you're new here.
That's what he said. I'd like to roll an insight check,
Okay.
preferably with
Ooh.
advantage, because I know
What's the fun
Frankie.
purple? Is that
Yeah,
is that
that's
what skill
interesting.
check looks like on Beyond?
I think it is with this sheet system. I
Okay.
think so.
I'm gonna do the next thing we do. I'm gonna build my sheet in that way because that's pretty cool. To both of you, if you're checking under suspicion of the coffee, they both seem like normal coffees.
Hey, I guess Frankie took it easy on you then. Okay. I'm going to I'm still paranoid. I'm gonna set my coffee to the side and take a hip flask out and throw it back. And
Oh, I see you like your coffee with a little extra kick.
I'm just warming it up. You know that.
Would you like a little squirt of Dragonborn scale
No,
ale? And he'll
no.
pull up his own hip flask.
No.
All right.
I don't like. No, it's fine.
Now, we dwarves got our own thing going, thank you very much.
We're good. We got
Suit
it.
yourselves. And he'll pour a drop into his own and then drink his coffee. I'm imagining Dragonborn ale is it's like tequila with the worm, but it's got like some dragon scales in it.
Like mezcal.
Yeah, but which is weird because that's weirdly cannibalistic for a Dragonborn to be drinking. But I don't know, that's what I picture.
No, it's okay. It's Wanti scales.
Yeah.
Yeah, did somebody summon one tea?
Oh, he definitely works here.
No, he runs the tavern, I think, was the deal. Anyways,
Oh, is he in? I never saw him in Sentra.
Oh yeah, this was before your time. Yeah, he runs basically like a Vegas, so the one T town is like Vegas, and he runs like what would be like a casino, like with a whole show and everything.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So you have your coffees, you take your whatever, and then at some point, your clients have arrived, and so it's time to go up top.
I've spent half an hour trying to get Kirk into his nice polo. We have his work polo that he wears every day, and we have his nice polo that he wears when special people are coming in. And it should take a minute, but it always takes at least 20 minutes every time, and you don't get it. It's just a shout. You take off the one shirt, you put on the other shirt. It should be simple, but no, Kirk doesn't like it, so it's always a battle with Kirk.
Like, Kirk literally comes out of the bathroom, and it's somehow upside down with the head hole down his torso. Like, it shouldn't physically be possible, and yet...
Good enough, Kirk! Good job, Kirk!
And since you're a long arm bugbear, though, like, the arms still kind of work.
Yeah, it's just like going up.
Oh, man. Okay, so you go up to meet your clients. And you, the players, will recognize...
Oh, wow. Holy
Remember when I
shit.
said I found, like, the same photo, but, like, as a human?
Oh, that is
Oh, my God.
beautiful, my friends. Hello,
Wow.
gentlemen. Welcome back to the club.
Yeah, so Torak, Torak, the employees have definitely met before, too. He's pretty frequent here.
I think I have, like, a bag set aside of, like, his special shit that he always rinse every time he comes through. That's his shit. I have it ready for him. I hand it to him.
So you hand it to him, he puts his hand up and goes, actually, won't be needing that today, Craig. Since I'm retired, the Dragonborn Court gave me a little bit of a retirement gift, and you see, like, on his back, it's his own. It's a nice, like, retirement set of clubs and like a Pringles can of special Bonehole balls that he was given for retirement.
You won't be using my clubs no more.
Well, just for today, I thought I'd play one game with the retirement gear, just to break it in, and then it never gets used again. One of those, like, one and done preservation kind of deals.
All right, we'll
Yeah,
wait.
you say that.
We'll wait to put it on the wall with a plaque for you then, okay? That's fine.
Yeah, it'll be that sort of thing. Anyway, I'd like to introduce you boys to some business associates of mine. And he'll actually go from right to left here in the picture and just go, this is Baldo the eldest, Raldo the middle child, and Waldo the youngest, perhaps better known as the Bone Brothers. They are descendants of the original creators and current franchise owners of Bonehole.
Oh.
Rather, it's a privilege to meet you all.
Aye. Living legends in the flesh then, eh?
Baldo steps forward. Yeah, it's a real pleasure to make your acquaintance. We're happy to be here to play a game on what they say is the most dangerous Bonehole course in all of Sentra. Should be real exciting.
Well, we like to keep... Sorry? stealing your accent. Wow, recalibrate. Well,
Having a tough time talking there, Mr. Craig.
I am. All right. We keep a reputation. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we like that to keep that reputation.
You need a starter phrase. That's a...
I know, don't we? All right.
It's a wonderful day in America.
All right, so thank you, sir. We like to keep that reputation of the most dangerous holes in the world.
I've been in a few dangerous holes myself.
All right, so yeah, I see what you mean by that. And there, that's a joke. I see.
When he tells a joke, he gives you like a shoulder tap. That's definitely like, even as a dwarf, you're like, whoa, that had some force.
And every time I like
these dudes are all like 7 foot tall, by the way.
They're all kingpin.
Yeah.
I always do my like customer service smile and laugh, and then turn to the other guys behind me and like do an eye roll. Yeah, great. That's great. Cat loves that. Cat, he's a funny man. He loves the jokes. He does.
I can see that. Anyway, this is my first baby brother, Roldo. Roldo steps forward. Yes, hello. It is a pleasure to make all of your acquaintances. I'm sure you're wondering about the difference in the accents. This is because I grew up and went to school among the Aarakocra, so I have a different voice. Oh, look, your other redheaded caddy is joining us now.
Archie, thank you for coming. Thank you.
Talk about a case of the runs.
I got the coffees. I got the coffees. That's
Excellent. Good job, Archie. At this rate, you will catch up to our new friend Spyro.
Yeah, Spyro, the Dragonborn is like, yeah, I already got them the coffees. I'm afraid you're looking pretty bad there to your fellow coworkers, Red.
No, complimentary coffee goes, right?
That's right.
Yeah, Baldo steps forward. Yeah, we'll take your coffee.
That's why they're here. Here you go.
Right. Archie got your coffee, didn't he? He did.
Just to reiterate, I suppose I'll reiterate for the one who just showed up late here. I'm Baldo. This is my middle brother, Roldo, my youngest brother, Waldo, and we are descendants of the original founders of Bonehole. That's why they call us the Bone Brothers, and we're here to play a couple rounds.
That's right.
That makes sense.
It's right. They are the family that made the game that our institution houses. So we need to make sure we're on our top game tonight.
Tony.
Yep.
I'd like to roll a history check.
Sure.
How loaded are these guys?
Oh, by the way, how tall are I obviously we have two dwarves. How tall are Archie and Kirk?
I think
probably like 5'5", something like that.
How
these
tall
dudes,
are
these dudes are all 7 foot. Bugbears are pretty tall. I think they're like 8 or 9.
I think they're that tall, but I think they're like 7 feet
Oh yeah,
tall.
that's Goliath. Goliath is that tall.
Yeah.
I'll check because I legitimately don't know. I just chose Bugbear because I was like, oh, this is fun and I haven't done it before.
Oh, I think I have the
But
dice.
they're basically like Wookiees. Like, they're pretty tall.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Archie. The it's a well-known family. The Bone family is loaded for sure.
Well, yes. I please enjoy the coffee, and I hope to speak to you all throughout the day. And I hope you have a wonderful game on the green here today, playing at Dragonborn on Bonehole Dragonborn Sport.
Live again. There we go.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
That's when the score
Good.
really flares
And we're
up.
back.
Oh no.
Yeah, my internet screwed up, so we've lost that for a little. But yeah,
Yeah, not anything you can control. I think the only thing that happened when you dipped was Craig tried to upsell them on like the premium club and ball rentals, which they'll totally do. So now Torak's just like, all right, well, I suppose it's time to get out on the greens, but we should probably divvy up the caddies, yes? Although there are 5 of you and 4 of us, I mean, we'll take the extra. Spyro will just, oh, actually, I'm new here, so I suppose I should just tag along for the training anyway.
I was
For no
just that. Yes.
Yes, for no ulterior motive whatsoever. Just training. He looks right at the camera. Just for training.
Insight.
I'm gonna kind of glance around to my fellow employees and look for like looks of like I'll take him or like absolutely not. When I glance over to Bjorn.
Let's see.
Let's get these insights first.
Insight.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, if you want to roll it, I'm gonna say even with that 8, Kirk's like, I think that Dragonborn's up to something.
Why he talk to nothing? There's nothing. There's no one there.
Yeah. So Baldo will step forward and he'll as he's basically like creating shade over Archie because of how much bigger he is. Just like, all right then, you're the one who knew our whole family history. I'll take you as my caddy. What do you say to that?
Sounds great.
Excellent.
Here.
Roldo, what about you? And he goes, he looks at Craig.
Well, you said you were taking my blessings, were you not?
Oh, that is true. I apologize. Yes, I will absolutely take your blessings for the game today. And I suppose that makes you my caddy, huh?
I will be your caddy.
Great. And then Torak steps forward to Craig. I suppose we're both the respective mouthpieces for our group, so I'll go with you.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds just dandy.
And Waldo, I suppose that leaves you to caddy with that one over there, and he points to Kirk.
Kirk's again.
All right. And the camera pans over, and Waldo is also. Oh, caddy for Waldo.
Caddy for
great.
Waldo.
Yeah, caddy for Waldo.
Waldo!
Waldo!
And then, just like his natural bugbear instincts, the next time Kirk's hand goes up, he's holding the sword. He's like, Waldo!
Alright, Spyro, maybe you should, as a learning experience, you should shadow, Kirk. You should shadow Kirk. You are learning from Kirk. And keep him in line, Kirk. This is a test.
He leans in.
From Kirk.
He leans in.
Ill advised.
Spyro leans in toward Craig, and he's like, "I understand."
I don't like the way you said
When
that.
Spyro comes over to Kirk, he's just gonna like tower over and be like, "Me good teacher, you learn," and he like pushes the bag of the clubs at Spyro.
Yes.
I put the odds of survival of Spyro at about 50-50.
I mean, to be fair, he really does know what he's talking about. He's good at the job. But, just a little, dense. It's a good lad. It's a good lad.
I have my concerns.
He's received several complaints this month.
I know, but he's a good kid. You got it, Kirk. Go up there and get him.
No! And he's like running down the field.
Does anyone know how old Kirk is? I'm not sure. I asked him once, and he said yes, he was born. That's a good question.
What sounds like a background check to me there, Archie.
Yeah,
What, you a narc, Archie?
I just want to know how old he is.
Listen,
I mean,
that's
it's
a
better than when I
question.
asked him when he was born. When I asked him if he was born, he said, no, I was Bjorn.
That's right. Technically, you are Bjorn.
Who's on second?
Exactly. So you should get over there. Do you
No.
joke, kid?
Now, what's on second? Who's on first?
I thought Bjorn's on first.
No, this is Bjorn.
Waldo
You're
just
on Waldo.
crossed his frame and goes, third base. All right, so the game.
The field is not even on property.
All right, so everybody runs everyone's out on the course. And so yeah, it's like a very I don't know what course this actually is, by the way, but I love that it's like set among the mountains, which is the point.
Was this
Right.
like
Cool.
Nevada?
Use of our precious water resources.
I'm guessing it's somewhere in Arizona.
Yeah.
Clip it into the roof and you're screwed.
Yeah, so you guys hold on to that thought, Andrew. So you guys are out there and you're going through a couple holes, and at some point Baldo will just ask, like in between swings, just so tell me what he looks at who's his caddy, Archie. He goes, tell me there, young man, what brings someone like you to a job like this?
Well, I was told this would be a chance to, speak to such important, affluent people such as yourself, and I have quite a number of skills that I believe that could improve the game.
Hold that thought. Fetch me another one of these.
Of course.
All right, continue.
And I have a number of skills that I actually believe might help you in this game here, if you would be so kind as to allow me to show some of my abilities.
I'm sorry, are you asking me if I'd like your help to cheat at a game of Bonehole, a sport which my family created and therefore holds very dear to our hearts?
I would never assume anything of the sort. I only say someone as you, as important and affluent as you, would want the best experience possible. And we here at BDSM always look to give the best experience, no matter how, whatever walk of life they come from.
I'm just messing with you, kid. Everybody knows all the best Bonehole players play dirty. Do what you want.
Oh, okay.
The only Bonehole's a dirty bumhole, isn't that? Bonehole, isn't that the right phrase?
So,
Phrase.
Archie, I'm to assume that they are just smacking giant bones across.
It's basically golf, but they're swinging like femur bones. Yeah.
Right. But are they swinging like balls or bones? Which is the bone?
The bone is the club.
Okay.
All the puns I was making was the bone was the ball, because you want to get the bone in the hole.
Okay, I mean the ball can also be made of bone, but the clubs are like just straight up like swinging a femur bone. They're both bone, I guess.
Yeah, I imagine that the bone would be like carved into a ball like shape or something from a larger bone or something.
Archie is going to lean down to where his ball made of bone is, and he's going to, with his magical tools, kind of chisel a tiny little arcane rune on the side, and he's going to use his magic tinkering tool. And let's see. I will say it will do a bright light of 5-foot radius. So see here, you will never lose your ball in the rough. You will see exactly where it is. And your enemies and your opponents will see how far ahead you are and your bright glory in this game.
I like it. And we cut over to oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, and it will show and reflect your, and like there's a shot of like, because Baldo, I assume, waxes his head.
Oh, of course.
So it's like very shining, and he's like, it's your shining radiance and radiance.
And we cut over to Raldo with Bjorn. He's just like, all right, then you said you will bless my clubs, and let me tell you what, all the best Bonehole players play, how you say, dirty.
Well, yeah. See, here I got me clubs, and you see, there's one special one that I use. I bless every night, and this is the one you want to use. And well, I gotta say, there are some people who are using science, wizardry, techno gadget, whatever, to make magic in all sorts of unholy ways, and there's really nothing that competes with just the old ways, the good old blessing ways, So here, I give you this blessed club, and that is a club that has a +1 to attack and +1 to damage, and so it's basically a +1 club.
Cool. All right. So he'll be golfing at that, and then we cut over to Torak.
You can hit more accurate and you can hit farther.
I like it very much. Thank you. And we cut to Torak with Craig, or Craig Turk, Craigery, whatever we prefer. Right. So I see the others apparently have some assistance. You got anything for me to enhance the game?
Oh, well, I thought you were a dandy fine player yourself. You don't need assistance from old Craigery, do you?
I'll take it when the others are giving themselves a boost.
Ah, well, in that case, my friend, I hope I can do right by you. I'd like to use True Strike, but I would like to grant it to him as opposed to grant it to myself. I point a finger at a target in the range, which I point to the ball and say, "That is your enemy. You want to send it home. Its home is way over there. Take your friend, send him home. Enemy, friend, whatever. That's your target. Send it home." And if I would be able to use that, I know it doesn't really say rules as written. You can cast it to help someone else.
I mean, it's not a big deal in this case. I don't see why not.
Well, it basically grants advantage. So that will be
Okay.
that.
And then we scroll over to Waldo and Kirk and Spyro.
So Kirk doesn't actually say anything like in regards to what they're going to do, but Tony, I was wondering. So I took the Urchin background, which has this feature, and my idea is Kirk knows secret passages on the course, and when like his secrets are the course, and like he'll appear where the ball landed before anybody even knows and just move it forward.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had one other little thing as well.
Okay.
Whenever.
Yeah, we'll cut back to it in a moment.
Okay.
Okay. You see, Kirk. Waldo is just like, Kirk, how you help Waldo win game?
Kirk, make sure go very far.
Thank you. And Spyro's just like, I'm sorry. This is how you play the game. You all just find different ways to cheat for whoever you're caddying for.
Kirk is gonna like go real close to Spyro, and he's like, "Bonehole, very serious game."
You gotta do what you gotta do, Spyro. This is how it works.
I just got a text from a friend, and I realized the last text he sent me was a happy birthday message last year.
That's hilarious.
It's someone I only see like when I'm like out on the West Coast, but I was like, that's really funny that like our text chat is a happy birthday gift and thanks so much, and then happy birthday gift and thanks, man. Anyways, anyway, Darren, you're great. Love both you and your husband. You guys are great. Anyways, okay, so so we're gonna slide back over to Bjorn and Raldo real quick.
Raldo, will you let me pray with you? Will you pray with me? Will you let me pray for you?
I am not exactly the religious type, but if you wish to play for me, I will accept the benefits.
If you wouldn't mind me putting my hand on you.
I suppose.
Alright, so the thing that he had before, that's what he gets as a level 1 cleric, is he can like bless items after a long rest. Like at the beginning of every day, he blesses the one club.
Mm-hmm.
But then this is just casting guidance, which is just a cantrip. So he's just going to place his hand on him and cast guidance on him. So he gets a plus a d4 as well for an ability check.
Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Like, it's not gonna have any bearing on the game, but I am curious. I am curious to like make standings happen for the game. So, remind me. Okay, so remind me again what Archie used.
Archie used it doesn't really convey any bonus outside of what you would determine, but Archie can also do guidance. So if you want to have that imply that, I wouldn't say that his
we can do that if
possibility
you
is
like.
like a fairy fire if it just creates light. It's just kind of more flavor. But
Yeah,
I
if
also
you
have
like to do the guidance thing just for changes on the standings, we can do that.
sounds good.
How do you flavor the guidance as the science version of it?
I guess for guidance, it would be like mathematics. So it would be like,
Oh, interesting.
is your optimal now make sure, I would never assume to tell you what to do. But in this specific instance, and he's going to like map the exact order of the course. It's like, you see down there at exactly 35 degrees, it starts to curve. That is the area you would like to hit.
Nice.
So it kind
All
of
right,
like,
cool.
You and your science. We'll see how far it gets you.
So we're gonna do
Thinks he's changing the game.
we're gonna do some interesting math on this since it's basically golf rules. So I'm gonna roll for and if someone doesn't mind keeping track of these first half standings here for me.
Okay.
So we got Baldo first. So we're gonna do the first 9 holes of the game.
please let it be. Please let it be one of Tony's good rolls.
Oh, hold on, I have to change. Where's? I have automatically roll turned on. Why didn't it? Oh, there we go.
Are we rolling for the whole game?
I'm gonna roll basically just 2 halves. Okay, so 71,
Oh,
and then you gave guidance, which was a D4, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Technically,
74.
it would be a D4 for each of those. Yeah.
Right, so 71 minus 23, so that would be 48
Oh my god.
Why would it be
3 tens in there.
Oh, right.
because it's
yeah.
golf. So we're gonna go backwards. Yeah. So
Oh no, those 10s are terrible.
So Baldo's got a 48. If someone doesn't mind
Baldo's
writing
awesome.
that down.
Already
Okay.
killed in this.
All right, Raldo's got the reason I say write it down is because we'll probably have like a gap in between some of these rolls. So let's see. Raldo's got the guidance as well going on.
Raldo has guidance, and I don't know if you want to.
Oh right, and you have the plus going on.
If you want to make it like -1 for each of them or something.
yeah, that's what it was gonna be. 90. So
-9 would just be 40.
yeah, so 40 minus 16 that puts him at 24.
Nice.
All right. Waldo is got. I'm gonna say in Waldo's case and in Torak's case, it's going to be advantage.
Or disadvantage, rather.
Yeah, disadvantage. Rather, but so I'm rolling twice essentially. So oops, probably gonna be that 31. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that was a very good roll.
Yeah, so 31.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, 31
that's for Waldo. I don't know why the dice is kind of chugging for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think whenever like you roll over a certain amount, the 3D stuff is just like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a 50. That's why I normally just turn the 3D off just for a sake. Okay, and a 48 for Torak is what that is.
That was at advantage.
Yeah, he rolled twice.
Yeah, I rolled
he
twice,
did?
so he's got
Oh.
the 48.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So after the first 9 holes, Raldo's looking pretty good there. Yes, it is that special Eric Okra technique.
okay.
Could I grab final scores real fast? What was that? It was
Sure.
Torak 48.
Torak 48, Waldo 31, Raldo 24, and Baldo also 48.
Wow. So my guy is tied for last.
So then so the first half is done, and that's when you start getting into like I said, this course is on the mountains. It's known for being pretty extreme and dangerous. So as we come around to the 10th hole, this is when we're getting into like it starts to get really extreme. Like if you hit wrong, you're gonna hit your ball like off a cliff, basically. Like and in fact, that's what Torak when Torak goes up to swing, he takes a swing and he just like so he gets up.
Wait, is this for the second half?
Yeah, so we're going into the second half now. So don't worry about the scores right now. We're plot swings are happening now.
Okay.
So Torak goes up. He goes to take a swing. He goes, weight on this club feels a little weird, but I guess it's a new set, right?
No,
All
don't
right.
you get you another club, whichever you think is the right one for this angle, you know.
All right, fine. Give me the 10 bone.
Sure, I'll give you a 10 bone. Very good. It's a big 1-0 bone out there.
Thank you. All right, and then he takes a swing, and his ball, like, it goes off. It goes off course. It misses where he was intended, and it goes not like off a cliff, but it goes like down into a bit of a ravine. And he looks over and he just goes, look, normally I wouldn't sweat losing a ball, but if you'll recall, this is a retirement set of clubs and a retirement ball that I kind of wanted to, preserve after the game. I can give you an extra tip if you don't mind going fetching that one out. We'll just call it a wash.
That was my mistake there. That was my mistake. I'd actually argue for a mulligan, because he did not want the 10 bone, but I was like, you get a new club and all that. So I'm going to stand and fight for a mulligan.
The brothers are all like, oh yeah, that's fine. It's not a big deal. We'd just say for fun. But we can wait if y'all need to go get the ball. We could take a break. We're halfway done anyway.
With sweat like dripping down the side of my face, I will go get the ball from the dune over there.
And Waldo looks over at Kirk, just like, you'll get ball too?
I get ball. I be right back.
Kirk, take 10. We're taking a 10-minute break, Kirk. Fellas, if you'd like to also take a 5-minute break, that would be good.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Baldo, if that's...
That's fine. It's all in the spirit of the game. Don't want the guy to lose his fancy retirement.
Hold on. Are we heading down to some treacherous territory down there? Is it? Are there monsters and stuff?
Assuming that's what we know about it, is that it's dangerous. You and I having seniority, other than Kirk.
Why are you assuming?
Because you're the new guy.
And we're older. We're dwarves have been around a while.
I think we know. Spyro's new as fuck.
Exactly.
Spyro and Archie are the new guys.
Okay.
You guys are tied for last.
Yes.
You're tied for the new guy.
I suppose one of us should stay and keep the group company, though.
Yes, well, for our adventure down there, I'm putting on my chain shirt.
Aye, to protect against
And
the
I imagine he's got like a whole bag of stuff he's been carrying, and one of those things is like, he knows that sometimes he has to venture off into dangerous parts. He's like, put it in my shirt on. He's got this big chain shirt, and he's like, okay. Alrighty. Let's go down and get it. Don't want no monsters bothering me today. Pulls out his big hammer. Alright, let's go down there.
Waldo, take lunch break.
It's been dramatic. There's nothing down there for anybody. Don't you worry about it. It's just they say better over-prepared than under-prepared, not having it.
Don't hurt yourself, okay?
Aye!
From behind him, Kirk just holds up a rapier and he's like, "We got the ball!" And then like goes down.
We're gonna go get the ball. Bye.
Yes, you all fetch that ball. I will keep
You tell me over-prepared.
clients company and fetch them drinks and whatnot.
Do that.
Okay,
I'm not trying to die by a rattlesnake today.
So you all like head down into the ravine to go fetch the ball, and if you wish to do things to your tokens, now's the time.
Ooh, yes, please, thank you. Oh, I forgot.
All that
whopping 12.
I know, right? Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
get some water. Be right back.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
11.
I have 10.
Samesies. You go.
Oh, wow, I'm a strong 12.
Go default.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. It's
Well,
level
default for
one.
level 1 is
But
total.
He's probably one of the hill dwarfs that get extra HP.
Oh, you get a con plus? Yeah.
Oh,
Just a flat extra HP.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, what kind of dwarf are you? Are you a mountain dwarf or hill dwarf?
I'm a hill dwarf.
Me too.
Aye. It's strange how we both have such different accents, you know. It's great. It's great.
Oh yeah, it sounds like you're one of those northerners, the Highlanders.
Oh, you know, I moved around a lot, yay.
So, Kirk, would you like to lead the way, as you often do in these types of situations?
Okay, Kirk, go. And then Kirk is gonna like slink down. Let's see how unnaturally low he slinks down. Yeah. So for a 7'9" guy, you just see him drop down to like 2 feet somehow. It shouldn't be possible, but yet he's like just.
I never
real deep
understood
squat.
bugbears and their stealth. Like it's just the way they move. Must
I
be
never understood
crazy.
that either.
You must have like cat physics, where
Yeah.
they like, meld their body into a
Yeah. That's what there's a lot of pictures where the bugbears look like just buff cat people, and I'm like, wait, are bugbears cat folk? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I've never understood like what they're actually like what they are.
Bugbear down for midterms.
because they're kind of like large arms. I think there's some kind of like orangutan type deal.
I have no idea, but they're so weird. They have not pluses to stealth, but they get like an extra sneak attack.
Yeah, they do.
And they have
long
reach.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
I don't know if it matters or not, but I can't see anybody else's name or stats. I just see my own.
Yeah. That's
Let me.
Not
I gotta
that big of a
toggle
deal,
that.
but yeah. So Kirk's gonna try and stealth down as he moves forward.
The amount of respect that Craig seems to put on Kirk's stealth and preparedness is really weird, because in all other fields, Kirk is completely inept. But when we're in a danger situation, like, Craigery is taking Kirk is lead, and Craigery is like taking every note from him. He is like using him as point. Like, shit, okay, keeping low.
He knows these mountains better than everybody. Even I know that.
And so Craig whips out from behind his back this like solid iron
All right, everybody should see everything. now.
croquet
Yeah.
club. He just whips out this solid iron croquet club and like wields it in both hands and like crunches down and like starts following Kurt and looking around trying to keep an eye out.
So yeah, before they go down too far, Kirk like turns back to everybody and is like, "If loud, come attack."
You got it, Kirk.
So should I make like a perception? Because he's gonna like be sneaking and looking around for anything dangerous.
Sure.
Cool. Let's hope this is not a shit roll. Could be worse.
You feel pretty secure right now.
Okay. So he's gonna stay like close to the. I assume this is like a cliff line.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can't actually move down. Oh, I see. Okay, that was weird.
There might be some weird stuff with the lighting. If I need to fix something, let me know.
Oh, you're good.
Coming, Bjorn?
Oh yeah, I'm coming. It just, it's slippery. That's all. It's slippery. For anybody who gets that joke in the news
Yep.
today.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, just because it's sunny, it doesn't mean the floor's not slippery.
I don't get it.
Gotta take the baby steps. It's
It's a
Trump
very
thing.
steep ramp.
Very steep and long.
Oh, so there's a bridge here.
Well, of course you should know that. You know these mountains, don't you?
Yes. No. Oh, it's just weird to go across without.
Yeah.
So
How does this bridge look? Does it look stable?
Yeah. I mean, it's built. It's built into the.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fairly recent. And then there's kind of like like a kind of a waterfall here, and then a steep drop off to this lower level.
How much of a drop?
It's pretty far drop. I'd say it's probably like 50, 60 feet.
Okay.
If it comes up, Tony, I do have the observant feat, which makes my passive perception 15 and my passive investigation also 15.
Okay. So you can all see it, but Bjorn's the first one to spot it. That right here, kind of on this rock in the river, is where the ball landed.
Oh, there it is. There's the ball. I observed it.
Alright, great. That's good. Let's grab it. Alright, Archie.
Yes, I'm right here.
I know. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tie your feet up, and we're gonna lower you down, and you just pluck the ball out from the water. We'll lift you back up.
I don't want to do any of that.
I know you don't, newbie. Get in there. Here we go. Alright, I'm good with the knots. Okay. And I start, like, tying his feet up.
Actually, that won't be necessary. And Archie is going to... How far away right now? Oh, there's a big...
I'm kind of confused as to the difference in elevation.
Yeah, so it's probably like 60 feet down right here.
Okay.
And then from where Archie is, so it'd be the hypotenuse of 60 and 44.
I don't suppose that's 30 feet.
I don't think so.
No, it's longer.
All right. Fine, if you're going to lower me, just do that, I suppose.
Alright, that's good.
I mean,
Lots of
that
good.
number has got
Oh, yeah.
rope, right? I brought rope with me.
I have rope.
You and your fucking rope. We all brought rope.
We can rope down.
Aye, we can. Good job, Buddo.
Please don't drop me.
We won't drop him, will we, lads,
We got about enough rope to get us most of the way down. If we tie our rope together, we can certainly get it all the way down.
Aye, we could bring him down without dropping him, lads,
So it kind of looks like right here is like a rock that's not really part of the. I don't know if I'm seeing that wrong, but it doesn't look like it's part of the cliff. It just looks like a rock.
Sure.
Could we tie one
That's
end?
the map, so I'm not gonna fight it. Yeah.
Could we tie one end of the rope to that, and then like tie two ropes together and then pull it down so we have like a really good anchor at the top?
Sure. So that'd be 60 up, and then another 15, let's say.
Yeah. So
you need to go around.
Well,
for
yeah,
20,
wrapping around is probably at least 20 or 30.
Yeah, so I'd say you need 80 total feet.
if we tie two ropes together, that's 100 feet.
Cool.
Yep.
So Craig doesn't see any of the anchoring bit. He's like in his own head, like, we're gonna lower him down and then drop this dickhead on his face. So he's like chuckling to himself, like tying him up by the feet, like, oh yeah, we'll get you down there safe and sound, boy. Don't you worry about that. Oh boy.
Tying around my feet won't really help. It'd be better if it was around my chest.
Oh, trust me, lad. We've done this a few times. Don't worry about that.
I know you've done this before.
Oh
and
yeah, we've done this before. Don't you worry about it.
And then
it's like cinches it tight. All right, have fun.
right as he does that, it's Kirk comes by carrying the rope that like he's like rope, and then he just drops it over the edge. Like he's anchored it, and it just goes all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
I guess I climb on, or I climb onto something, or I try and catch.
No, we
myself.
just push you. We
I'll send
grab the
Archie
rope.
down there first. I'll have to... Is
Grab the
everybody
rope.
climbing down? Or is it Archie?
No, we're lowering Archie to the ground gently.
Did he just push the whole rope off, or no?
No, I think it was anchored. And he
No,
let the flag
that would be massive damage. Archie would be dead.
No, it's anchored. Yeah.
And I imagine, it's.
I'll get to the ground. And
About 5 feet. Craig like nods and
Oh, sorry,
at
that
least,
tree there is going to do weird things to your token. Let me put you there.
at least Jesus Christ, what was that say? Bjorn and I, like, we nod and, like, I let go of the rope when he's, like, 5 feet down from the ground. And, like, face down, kind of Mission Impossible style, like, okay, we're almost there. Almost. Zoop!
I wonder if his sight saved him.
I'm assuming everyone else lets go?
I think Kirk is on like a lag from everyone, so like he gets dropped and then there's like a foot left and he's like, oh, okay, and then
That's funnier the 5th time.
And Archie just hears just belly laughs from up above. You did great, kid. You did great.
Bjorn whispers over to Craig. It's always funny to make fun of the tall ones.
Kirk is going to take Kirk is going to take out his short bow just in case and like stay hidden up here.
The second he draws a weapon, like Craig gets serious and like pulls out his mallet and like starts surveying the area. Like, shit, what I miss.
Okay. So everybody's people are doing that. Archie, you walk over to. Oh, sorry. Say what you're going to say first.
I was going to say,
or whomever,
is that Archie has a number of tubes and metal pieces on his arm, and he is going to reach out and kind of like almost like a Looney Tunes like conveyor belt scene. A hand is going to reach out and kind of like build itself 30 feet away, and he's going to cast Mechanical Mage Hand and pick up the ball and have it come like and then bring it back to his hand.
When you get about halfway to the ball, Ryan, roll me. Actually, everybody roll me a perception check. And this one is going to be if you have sound stuff, you can use extra sound stuff.
As he was doing that, I was going to say Bjorn is like getting himself into a repel position, so if he needs to go down, he can quickly like repel real quick. Sorry, perception?
Mm-hmm.
Can I take my passive of 15?
If you want to.
Okay, I do that.
Take my passive of 11.
So, Archie, you being closest, you're definitely going to hear it, and Bjorn being like already prepared is going to hear it. As Archie, as you start to cast your mechanical hand, you hear a very deep, just like ribbit from this cave back here, and a big old frog comes out.
Oh shit!
And laps that ball right up.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, Plumber's got it. He already got it. We're good.
Archie, you get this roll right now!
I didn't understand any of that.
You let Plumber get it. You don't throw it at the mouth, Eddie.
Can
I
Kirk?
thought you guys would get it. You're so good at this.
Richard, you gotta get the ball in it, and go on, let the big frog boogie get it.
That's it. I'm going down.
Can Kirk fire a surprise shot because he had his bow ready?
Yeah, you could do that, and then we'll roll initiative. If you want to roll your bow, can you reach from there? You should be able to.
Yes. Yeah. It's like just at the edge of the hypotenuse, but yes, technically yes.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because he's stealthed?
Roll me your stealth check just to see, but I don't. Well, actually, no. You're up on a cliff. There's no way for this frog to see you. So yeah.
Well, I also rolled it before, and it was a 24.
Okay. Yeah. So you can roll the hit at advantage. It's fine.
Okay. I mostly just wanted the bugbear trait to kick it.
Oh, sure. Unfortunately, you missed. It goes like it shoots like, and it lands right between like the space between like its lanky arm and its body. Just hits right there in the river. Which, for the record, you can see is Archie is pretty shallow. Like you wouldn't have to leap to this stone. Like the water is just like maybe a foot deep.
Fun fact: I'm still hidden because I took the Skulker feat.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So let's do. We'll do initiatives on these.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Oh my god.
So that's a 5 total or an 8?
A 5 total, I think.
Okay. Alrighty. Do I have initiative from you, Andrew?
Oh, my bad.
I just realized I had the lo-fi stuff still playing.
I had that going for a while too, just until it ran out.
Oh, excuse me. What is this?
Well, the music stuff?
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons official role-playing soundtrack?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. It's not great.
Huh.
One, it makes you think of like early Critical Role.
So Craig Turk's actually up first.
Great. Alright. Roof. Alright. So I start in Dwarven cursing. This fucking green frog motherfucker, slimy mother bitch fucking and just like spewing curses. And he casts Hex on this this giant frog, and like as he's spouting off these profanities, his eyes like start glowing red, and like the words kind of blend into each other.
Okay.
And
What's the range on Hex?
We're gonna do rules and shit. We're gonna use rules.
It's a one shot. Come on, no rules.
Just right.
Just let me do whatever I want.
Bonehole.
Yeah.
No rules, just right.
Right. It's old Bonehole, isn't it?
Who's up for some no rules boneholing?
Oh God, that's what gets you in trouble with your first girlfriend.
I was just gonna call this Elseworlds Bonehole. Now I'm calling it No Rules Bonehole.
I'm sorry, 90 feet.
Okay, yeah, then you're fine. We already measured it out.
Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever I hit it with an attack. Also choose one ability. When you cast the spell, the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. I will choose Dex.
Okay.
I think it's going to be good at Dex, so I'm going to curse its dexterity.
Okay. And so it does its dex like saves and stuff at advantage, that's the deal? Or disadvantage rather?
Disadvantage.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's just
and anytime I hit it, I deal an extra 1d6 in necrotic damage.
So it's like Hunter's Mark, but with a bonus.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Blood Hunter's Mark.
Cool.
That's actually a bonus action.
Are you a blood hunter? Is that what you are?
No, I'm just a warlock. An angry dwarven
Hexblade.
Angry dwarvlock.
Dwarflock.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and chuck it at it.
Okay.
I assume I take disadvantage because thrown weapons.
It's 74 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely.
What's the range on a throne?
Improvised? I'm sure it's like 20
Yeah,
plus.
like even javelins are like the longest is 40. It might be out of long distance.
Let me see. Improvised weapons. Oop, that's not what I want.
Well, you know what happens? I chuck this rock, but as I'm cursing, it turns into an eldritch blast.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
That's what
Improvised thrown weapon is 2060.
Huh.
Eldritch blast
Good to
is
know.
120.
Yes, it is.
Range spell attack. I don't even know what. +4. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting used to this shit.
All good.
Critical fail. I am
well,
holding the rope. And I guess when I throw, I'm no longer holding the rope.
yeah, I'm gonna say with that one you dropped the rope, but Kirk threw down a different rope, so there's still at least a rope there. But it does mean like if there were 2 ropes, 2 of you probably could have gone down at once, but since there's only 1, like now you got a single file down that remaining rope. Bjorn, you're up.
Yeah, so I guess he's gonna repel faster than expected, given the dropped rope. He's gonna like, whoa!
Well, the first rope is anchored, so you're
okay.
good there. Here's my thought is I don't know how much movement you use to repel though. That's my
Yeah, I was trying to look that up.
question.
I would go with just like standard movement speed because like while you're dropping really fast, you're also not trying to drop too fast. So it would definitely be faster than climbing up.
If you're going down, then yeah. Maybe just do a strength check to make sure you don't burn your hands on the rope or something.
Something like that, yeah. I tried looking at propel rules.
So here's what I think we would do. Climbing or swimming up it's only
half.
So it's half. So I think if you're going down because you're going faster, we could just say it's standard.
Yeah,
I think that's fair. But it is still 60 down in that case.
Yes. So instead of dashing, he is going to go 30 down.
Okay.
And when it's not really letting move.
It's a dynamic lighting thing. I'll move you.
Okay. I'm confused about the dynamic lighting you put up because I can never see it.
Well, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, if you turn on dynamic lighting but don't use the dynamic lighting checkbox, it just counts as walls essentially.
Yeah, so I wanted it to be so you can do it you can restrict movement without restricting your line of sight.
I see, okay.
Which is what I wanted to do because like, with trees and stuff down here, it would just be like kind of a mess of columns,
Well, in any case,
because it turns like anything that's like it would turn like these trees, you wouldn't obviously be able to see around them, but it turns it into a kind of a weird mess of light.
Yeah.
So I just
I get that. Okay, so in any case, he's gonna rappel down 30 feet. And then he is going to cast Sacred Flame of the Forge! And luckily, my good buddy Craig just hurt his dexterity, because he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw now.
Okay.
Hex only affects chances. That doesn't do anything about saves.
Say that again?
Well, in any case, he's got to do a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I got a 19.
Okay, well then it doesn't take any damage. It dodges the flames. And then I ruined my chance to get down the rest of the way.
Oh, good. All right, Archie, you saw this giant toad lap up the ball you need.
Jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, and Archie's going to kind of reach into his bag and pull out and fumble out a light crossbow, and he's going to like quickly kind of load it, like pull the thing back and just like okay, and he's going to launch it.
Okay.
This is the campaign where we die to a CR1.
17 is a hit.
Nice.
Five damage.
You deal 5 damage to Mr. Toad here.
Archie's then gonna run back behind this tree or whatever and kind of like try and hide however best he can.
Okay.
It's like, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, and starts reloading the crossbow. Guys, please come.
Oh my god.
Well, it starts, actually, I guess it would only get to about there. So it's chasing after you, but it can't quite reach you on this turn. And Kirk is up.
Alright. Last
Kirk
chance.
is up, and remember, Bjorn is already on the rope, so.
Last chance to get that bugbear thing. Come on. Wow.
Unfortunately, a 7 is a miss.
Wow.
It's sneak attack if they haven't attacked yet.
Is that adding the modifiers?
It is. It was a 1 and a 2.
Wow.
Wow. Alright, well. Alright.
Anything else for Kirk?
I guess. No, he's just gonna stay up there with the bow, I guess.
Okay. What about Craig Turk?
Craig Turk fishes out his helmet and plops it on, whips out his mallet, and picks up another rock, still cursing in Dwarven. Ah, you slimy bastard! You know, fucking A. Tosses up a rock and like smacks it with his
Okay.
cudgel thing.
Oops.
And casts Eldritch Blast again.
I mean, if you wanted to hit him improvised, now you could, but it's up to you.
Nah, Eldritch Blast. This is how he does it.
Unfortunately, it misses.
Total of 8. Yep. Okay. And he just curses loudly and yells. And I guess that's it.
All right. Bjorn, you're 30 feet up on the rope still. Richard, you're up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Feet on the
Forgot that I was Bjorn.
Sorry, it's all good.
All right, so I get the other.
Bjorn, I also have a dwarf PC named Bjorn, by the way. It's funny how it's one of those dwarf
Can
names.
I go on the spot right in front of Archie?
Yeah.
Cool. So, yes, I get down the remainder. I'm still not within range to actually hit this guy. However, he looks like he's coming up to us, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I am going to cast Searing Smite and charge up my Warhammer, which is really just his smithing hammer, but whatever, it's a big hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to be ready to hit the hell out of this thing, because the next time he hits it... Actually, you know what? He can do that as a bonus action. So, as his action, he will do Sacred Flame again on the frog. So I need a Dexterity saving throw once more.
All right. That time it failed.
Okay. Oh, right, I was thinking I was going to hold my action, but you know what? That's fine. Yes, I do that, and then Searing Smite for the next round. Okay, so in that case, he is going to be dealt 1d8 fire damage. Or no, the thing is radiant damage. Sacred Flame is radiant damage.
Cool.
Alright, so 4.
Okay.
You better think twice about coming up here, but actually I need you to come here so I can squeeze your guts out and get that frickin' bone.
All right, Archie, you're up, and you got this frog, this menacing giant frog coming towards you.
So is anyone on the ground yet, or no?
Yeah, I'm on the ground right in front of you.
You kind of be, either right in front or like,
Don't worry.
If you could be in the same space, you'd be in the same space, but...
Don't worry, Archie. Your prayers have been answered.
Please, don't be illogical. And then Archie's gonna have both of his gears whirl on his hand, and it's gonna be a cloud of kind of sparkly red mist, kind of an ash that shoots out and kind of falls onto the frog. I need you to make a dex save.
Is that your fairy fire?
It is.
It rolled an
Nice.
18, unfortunately.
Well, I only got 2 of those.
This guy's dex is good.
This frog's, it's a +1 to dex, and I've just been rolling really well.
Oh god. Stop taking all the good rolls!
Anything else for you, Ryan?
Take a step back. You're better at this than I am. I wouldn't want to get in your way.
Yeah, Froggy moves forward, and Froggy's going to try to take a bite out of Bjorn. McGruff the Crime Dog style. Bjorn, what's your AC? Oh, I got a dirty
16.
20. There's no way it's higher than that.
Nope.
Okay, so it's going to bite you,
Okay.
and you're going to take 6 piercing damage as it bites into you.
Ugh.
And I need you... Oh, and you're also going to take...
I'm down to half.
Well, if that was down to half, then I think you're out, because it also deals 9 poison.
Jeez. Okay, so this guy can kill people in one hit.
Aren't dwarves resistant to poison?
Oh, that's right.
Bjorn's resilient.
So I only take 4 of that. So that means I got 2 HP left.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for reminding me.
I also need you to please make it's going to attempt to grapple you with that bite. So if you can make me strength or dex, whichever, to escape. Athletics or acrobatics. You are struggling, but you're down to these low digits, and unfortunately, you're not able to break free, and you are grappled in its bite.
Oh, that's fine, because I'm gonna be hitting him hard.
All right, Kirk, you're up.
All right.
That's like a mother now.
I've only missed, so I'm still technically stealthed somehow. That's what I wanted.
There you go.
There we go.
If only that could have happened. That annoys me so much. So the bugbear thing, you can only get if it's your first turn in combat. Poop. But I could still get sneak attack. So... Oh, that's 46 now.
Wow, that's a great hit.
Nice.
And this, Bjorn, you feel as you're being clenched in the bite that a big amount of strength just left the frog. Like it could another one of really any of what it's been hit with, and it's going down.
Just right in the head.
Yeah, you feel Bjorn, like, in fact, Bjorn, while you're grappled, you probably see, like, if your head is like in its mouth, you see the arrow like come like by the side of your face, like through its jaw, like while you're inside of the mouth. And yeah, you feel a lot of strength leave it as that happens. All right, Craig Turk.
All right, so I'm just casting about. I throw another. You crazy fucking frog! You can't just swallow a fucking ball for this. That's no good. I have neighbors now. I can't do this.
Yes, hello. He's yelling something in Scottish, and he's really scaring me and my husband Colby. Thank you.
I think he has foreigners in his house.
I think there's a Scotsman in his home.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and take another crack at Eldritch Blast. What the fuck?
Unfortunately, it just misses.
Yep, sure does.
But Bjorn, while you're within the jaws of this thing,
I'd like to bonus action cry.
oh, sorry.
Bonus action cry.
Okay. So yes, while you're inside of it, are you? I forget. Do you get disadvantage when you're grappled or not?
No.
Okay, it's just you're just held at 0.
Yeah, your move speed disappears.
Right.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
I would definitely say he's being one-handed if the other hand is like clenched in a jaw.
Okay.
So it'll just be a D8 instead of a D10. But I get to add 1d6.
Smite, right?
Yeah, 1d6 fire damage on top of it.
Cool.
So here is the actual hammer damage, and then the fire.
All right, so you got one hand clenched in the jaw as you smack. Describe how you finish this frog off.
Nice.
Yeah. So like I just hit him so hard that there's guts and blood that just like shoot out of his mouth and like all over me. It's just like worth it. Oh, and he just immediately falls over and
as you fall over, it goes to the and the ball that you needed just rolls out of its mouth and just right over to you as you're prone on the ground.
Got it. I got it.
I got the ball.
And Archie is going to run over, and right where the wound is kind of starting to fester and bleed a little bit, Archie's going to kind of shoot the like a healing spray from his apparatus, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Cool.
God damn, I forgot how deadly level 1 fights are.
Damn, nice. Brought me back to full health.
Level 1 is like the most dangerous way to play D&D.
Yeah.
It's high stakes.
Fuck level 20, level 1.
You know, I'll give it to this one there. This science looks like it was pretty good. Feeling a lot better already, actually. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks for coming in and stepping in when you did. It was looking pretty grisly.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Well, help on me back. I'll carry us up.
All right, so you get the
Yes.
ball. Sorry, go ahead.
It's like that's actually that's a good idea.
So you get the ball, you return up top, and they're all just kind of like sipping drinks, eating sandwiches. Oh, that it took you not long enough. What happened? The ball gets swallowed by a giant toad or something?
How did you know?
It's just like taking the big chain shirt off. He's like, I didn't even know how to put the damn thing on. It doesn't cover my arms.
No, we don't have any giant toads. I don't know what you're talking about. We never had giant toads here in this here place. We never had them. Never had a problem with it. So there are no toads. Just took us a little while to find the ball there, didn't it, boys?
Torak like leans forward to Craig. Craig, I've golfed here many times. I know of the dangers of the course.
Management tells us we can't talk about the toads.
Right. Well, thank you very much for retrieving this. There's definitely a good tip at the end of this for everybody.
Thank you. Just part of the job, you know.
Yes. And Spyro like leans up. He's probably just like kind of napping on the ground, just like gets back up. Oh, you're all back. It was a very normal, non-threatening lunch break that we all took.
Can never read that guy.
Insight.
So that's the ball has been retrieved, and we can finish up the rest of the game. So everybody they grab their clubs, they start caddying again, and Craig, you are Torak's caddy. So Craig, I would like you to roll a perception check, please, as we move on to as the 10th hole. I guess it would be when the 10th hole is finished and you're moving on to the
I would love to. A perception check, you say?
Yeah.
That's a flat 20.
Nice. Bjorn's insight is gonna be like, yeah, I definitely don't trust that other Dragonborn guy. I don't know what it is, but I don't like him. So with that 17, Craig, when you put the clubs on your back,
Please.
Craigery, when you put the golf clubs on your back, the weight just feels kind of off, like from where it doesn't feel like, yeah, it just feels a little off for some reason when you put it on your back.
I think at the next hole, I'd like to use a moment. I'd like to time it out where when I know everyone will be focused on this, I'm going to quickly kind of check the bag and see what's going on with it.
Sure, yeah. Roll me an investigation when you do that.
Investigation. That'll be fun.
$14. Okay. So you're not exactly sure what happened, but you'll notice some as an employee of a Bonehole course, you know that to make different weights of Bonehole clubs, what they do is they'll actually hollow out parts of the bone and fill them with sand to change the weight and stuff.
Obviously.
And as you look into the bag, you see kind of there's a few grains of what appear to be loose sand, as if somebody was messing with the weight or the weight of the clubs.
I'd like to start investigating the clubs individually.
Okay. Do another investigation for me.
Hey, there we go.
You find, based off that assumption, and as you check, you just see oh yeah, somebody's recently added additional sand, aka weight, to these clubs, and that's weird.
And these are the special
retirement clubs that were given to him, yeah.
Okay.
All right, but otherwise the game is going to continue. So now we'll roll for the other half of the game, and we'll get our final scores.
Before we do that,
Mm-hmm.
in addition to the previous gambit I had, I would also like to use. I already used Hex. Never mind. My first level spell slot is gone. Okay.
I know, it's so sad at level 1, it's like, oh, my spell slots are gone already.
Use
Okay.
Fairy Fire on the
I would
The
like a
ball.
short rest.
You could probably get a short rest in after the game. So okay, but otherwise the other things you guys did before should still be in effect, I believe.
Are we
Yeah, I
doing
just have to continue giving guidance, but yeah.
are we doing other things in addition?
You can.
I just noticed the dumbest thing in my possession, so I have to do this. Apparently, the urchin background has a pet mouse as a possession. I don't know
Indeed
what
it
that
does.
means.
It means
but-
you have a pet mouse in your possession.
Well, that actually makes so much sense for Kirk too.
I'm a mouse. Good mouse.
Good mouse. Kirk, though, being devious and knowing how Bonehole works, who was in the lead before? It was
Raldo.
Raldo?
I believe.
Yep, Raldo with 24.
Can he sleight of hand like the mouse to Raldo's collar so that like while he's getting up to swing, he's like, "Oh, what is that?" and like messes up.
Sure. I mean, are you going to do that in all 9 of the remaining holes?
No, just one of them. I mean, I
Okay.
feel like that's a one-off thing. You can't.
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, you can't do that for 9
It's like,
times.
oh, sorry, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me a sleight of hand.
All right. Come on, please.
And if the other, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
If the rest of you want to insight, if the other caddies want to insight that, they can, but the players aren't going to.
It beats my passive 15, so I'm probably the only guy who really is looking out for Raldo.
Don't notice anything.
Okay. See if Craig notices anything.
Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, that's flat 20.
That's
All right.
Bonehole for you.
All right, yeah, you get away with it. So yeah, so one of the rolls is going to be at disadvantage then. For who did you do? Oh, that's for the one who was in the lead. Okay, so I
Yeah.
guess we'll
Yeah.
roll his first. Let's see. So
Disadvantage, which technically means advantage. 'cause
Advantage.
it's a higher roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, I'll let's see. So Raldo is with Bjorn, and so he's got guidance going on.
Guidance,
So-
and he has -1 to all of them.
Right. Okay. So
I guess-
roll 9. Okay. So 9 will turn that into a 37. Minus 9 would turn it into 29.
Yeah, I think it'd be fair to say that you can't go any lower than 1, so -8.
Yeah. Okay. So 30.
37 minus 8
Oh,
is
so 29. 94. Oh, wow, he played I mean, technically negatives are possible if it's based on golf. So 27
below par, right?
27 minus 30 would be a -3. So -3 to whatever you had before.
Damn, okay, so now it's
Wait,
21.
where'd you get 27?
Yeah, he rolled one at disadvantage, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
So, right, so it
it'd
would
be
become
38 minus 30, so plus.
And all you pick which one is the one that's at disadvantage?
Oh, I suppose you could do that.
Oh,
Like,
Which
That-
I'm imagining.
Yeah.
you'll use on
Why
the
don't you
one.
turn that 1 into a 9? And
yeah. That's that. Absolutely. So it would be
So 38
46 minus 30.
So another
Uh,
16 on top of it.
No, wait. So it would be that 38.
Mhm.
plus 8.
No, minus 8.
No plus, because if I'm making
No,
it
plus.
worse,
He's making the 1 into a 9 with his
yeah.
Yeah.
rat thing.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so 46 minus
Yeah, 30.
8. Minus that 8.
Oh, right,
though,
minus
from your
8
other
because
thing.
of the.
So
yeah.
it keeps it at 38 minus
Okay.
30, so 8. So plus 8, a net
Plus
plus 8.
Yeah. Dang.
Plus 8 to whatever you had before.
It's gonna be hard to beat.
And now Baldo also has guidance from.
I would also like to do something similar to this.
Sure.
Being exceptionally well at somehow surviving otherwise catastrophic situations, Archie is somewhat lucky, and I'd like to have him impart his luck on one of Baldo's rolls.
He took luck.
I did.
Okay. So
I'll do guidance.
So okay. So one of the unluckiest would be one of the 10s.
3 10s again.
God damn.
Well, one becomes a 7, so 64.
Okay. And then minus 94.
Yep. 64 minus 28 for 36. All right.
What was Waldo? 8?
Yeah, just net 8. All right, and then let's see. The other guys just have advantage going on. So we'll roll Waldo's first.
Stop.
So that's 41 for Waldo. Oops. 92. Did I not? Oh, I guess I didn't type slash roll. And that is 50. Wow, one difference. And 55 for Torak.
I'm scrolling up to get the previous scores, or does someone already have those?
I didn't write them down. They're just in the chat somewhere.
Okay, I'm grabbing them now.
I think mine was 48, and it was tied with Torax, I want to say.
Alright, so this is the scores from before.
Okay. Let's do some quick math to get the totals at the end.
Raldo definitely won this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, so Baldo ends up being 84. Waldo is... Wait. No, I'm confused, because somebody said Baldo 36, Waldo 8. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, that should be Raldo 8.
Oh, Raldo 8, okay.
Yeah.
So Raldo is at, wow, 30...
Sorry, this is what I get for all the similar naming convention.
32, dang. Waldo ends up at 72. And Torak ends up at 103.
Wow. So they get back to the clubhouse and Torak is looking at he's looking at his retirement gifts like, I suppose retiring these after one game is, that seems right. I don't feel like I should play another game with these.
Yeah!
That is really, really bad for a golf game.
103.
He's just like in rough, like.
Yeah, basically. Like at some point he just takes the because at some point if you hit a certain number, don't you just default and move on too?
Yes, there's a stroke limit.
Yeah. Oh boy. So anyways, so that's what happens, and Raldo just walks out. Yes, that was a good game for me, I must say. I'm telling you, it is all in the swing. The Arakakras, they have a very smart way of playing, you know?
Can please give some credit to my blessed club?
Yes, that also made a very big difference. I thank you very much, my friend. Here, better tips than usual, and he'll flick over the gold.
He make a good club.
Like gold, as in the 1 gold?
Yeah, so you get 2 in this case, I guess.
Oh no.
Well, these guys sure tip well.
Right, well now I suppose we will take a dinner in the clubhouse. Thank you all very much for a good game. If you, I do not know what the rest of the day has in store for you, but thank you all for a good game. Torak just steps forward. Yes, thank you.
The rest of the day, Well, I guess I'll be spending the rest of the day figuring out how I'm gonna spend all 2 gold.
Don't go spending it all in one place then, huh?
Yeah.
She's gonna run up to Baldo and it's like, oh, great game, sir. Great game. I actually have many more ideas for inventions. I'm working on something, a type of armored weapon. I think it would suit you greatly. Maybe we could do lunch or something. I could pitch you some of my ideas if you're interested in hiring me for something like that. That could definitely, help your endeavors.
Newbie, we need somebody to go, go grab us some coffees, for strong coffee with wind blonde there.
Spyro leans in. I can take care of that. My work here is done. And then he slinks away.
Spyro, you should go to personnel. Maybe our HR representative would be great. Newbie, you go check out the bar.
Ryan, roll me a persuasion check.
Did not take that. And he is not persuasive. But he is lucky. So I'm going to have him roll this at advantage.
And I'm rolling persuasion, you said?
No, Ryan is.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it turns into a 15. Alright, tell you what, kid. Why don't you write down what you have for me on like a sheet of paper or something, and I'll make sure I get it before I leave. You don't seem like the best at selling yourself verbally, so why don't you write down your idea for me, huh?
I am better with the writing in the equations than I am the talking. So yes, thank you very much.
Great. You jot that down for me, kid. He'll pat you on the shoulder as he walks by, and it's a very like thump, 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 like very forceful pat, just because he's such a large man.
Great. Okay, good. This might be my chance. This might be my break.
And everybody, so the three of them leave, and then Waldo's just standing there blinking with his big glasses, and then he just goes, "Dinner!" and then just follows after them. So then your boss approaches you again, slinks up. Hello, everyone. It seems the game went. Looks at his. He probably like, you know how like people will like tap their nails against like a countertop.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he like taps his like knife hands against the clipboard. Yes, this it was a very good game. I think you've all earned a little bit of a break. Take perhaps a what would you folk call it? A short rest. Go ahead and take one of those. Spyro, if you could please follow me to the dining hall, I would like to introduce you to that staff too. And Spyro just says, "I'd be happy to, because my work here is done."
Rolling twist is that.
Insight!
Sure, go for it.
One of these days I'll roll above a 10.
But not today.
It's probably not gonna be
there
today.
it is.
Hey, there we go.
Kirk's just like,
Fuck yeah.
okay, so between Bjorn and Archie, so I'm gonna give you, since Archie got a nat 20, I'll give him a little more. Bjorn, you're definitely, you certainly believe him. You're like, yeah, whatever weird thing he was up to, I believe that like he did it. Whatever weird, I don't know if he was trying to do like some sabotage on the course or what, but whatever he is, it seems like he pulled it off. And Archie is going to think like, hey, if we're all if we've got this break, maybe we try to figure out what's up with this guy. Like maybe we try to figure something out,
Like tail him or like look where we were.
Like look, so if you're all going to take your break and you go into basically what was the break room, his stuff will be in there. So Archie will get a little more So Archie will get a little more of an idea to be like, maybe we search. Let's look at Spyro's bag, maybe. So as you go back into the break room, you get your. If you want to, I know like searching would be against the short rest. So if we want to like say you get your short rest in before you do that, that's totally fine.
I don't think I get anything back on short rest. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't either. I think the Warlock does though.
Do you get
He gets
anything
his spell back?
Yes. So Andrew, if you want to be taking a short rest while the others search, we can certainly do that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And he's out by whatever cooler they have, smoking a cigarette. You don't believe this other regular. You go, grab me elbow. Grab me elbow. Yeah, for his fucking drinks. I told him, grab the drinks. Go to grab the drinks right now. We're gonna grab it. She grabbed me elbow. She grabbed me right by the weenus.
There's
That's
just
weenus,
some.
don't you know?
There's like a front desk girl who's like at the water cooler at the same time. She's like, "Yeah, that's great, Gregory."
I swear to God, you don't understand the troubles that we go through. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. All right, just stuff it deep down. I'll ignore it. I'll move past it. I'll collect my tip at the end of the day, and I'll drink my problems away. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine.
So Archie, if you get the idea to like look in Spyro's bag, you certainly can when you return to the break room.
Yeah, guys, I think that Spyro guy was kind of shifty, right? We can all agree he was a little on the.
Oh yeah,
Strange. Stranger than Kirk.
Maybe we should just check out his locker to make sure he's on the up and up. On for the sake of the course. I'm not really comfortable doing that, but I guess.
I can break
Yes,
into it.
Does he have his bag out, or is it in a locker?
It's probably in a locker.
Yeah, I say we go check his stuff, see if it gets any clues.
Alright. I'm proficient with thieves' tools, so could pick the lock.
Bugbears are the weirdest thing.
Well, I'm
They're
a
these
rogue.
Giant. I know, but it's funny that the bugbears are like they're these giant beasts that are somehow super sneaky.
They're really weird.
Yeah.
They also get plus to dex and strength as their
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I get the strength, but the dex is...
Yeah.
I also have thieves' tools, so I could assist you with this.
Cool.
Oh,
The
shit.
hobgoblins are weird too, because because they have goblin in the name, but they're nothing like goblins.
What kind of a skill check do you make with thieves' tools?
Sleight of hand, I think. We're picking a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a dex
Okay.
check.
Well, if I'm getting assistance, I can make this at advantage.
Nice.
You know what's funny is I don't think if anyone specifically asked, like, if the locker had a lock on it. But
Actually-
we'll say it did, and you opened it.
What I like to imagine, just to like add to the perplexity of Kirk, is they get to the locker and everybody expects Kirk to like fucking like pick it. He just pulls out a ring of keys and opens it up.
I swear.
Is there does he have like one of those like flip-flop keychains on the keys? Too?
Yeah,
Just, like, something really.
So wait, it's like Archie helping him like pick the tumbles and the locks. Then he's like, wait,
Oh,
I have keys.
Right, I have keys.
That's a huge red flag. This newbie is trying to pick locks. He's trying to pick a lock. He's got seniority.
Just let him do his thing. We got their suspicions.
The desk girl like walks through the break room because she's like grabbing something from her own locker. She's like, "You just need to cool it, Gregory. Like, you're like you assert your dominance, but you gotta have dominance to assert it, bub."
Am I the only one in here who cares about their job? Because I don't think I'm the only one, aren't I?
That's not true. I'm picking. I'm going through this guy's stuff because I care about my job.
We know who has the keys. He's got seniority. Just ask him for the keys. I'll lock the door. I don't think. Come on now. Took that to steal, pick locks.
Alright, what kind of stuff does this guy have?
I need another 5-minute break. This is ridiculous.
Roll me an investigation check for those of you checking out the locker.
All right.
I'll look over everyone's shoulder. I don't want to especially with that speech. I don't want to be too nosy, but I want to look. I'm being
Since you're like on break, if you just want to take a passive, that
should be 17.
Okay. That is funny that's a background though. That it just makes you loved by dwarves.
It's so specific.
Yeah, so looking through it really isn't hard to find. You find if you just look in his bag, one of the first things you're gonna find is a letter. And
Oh, it's behind us. There we go.
yeah, there you go.
Kirk, maybe
Someone
I
wants
should read this one for you.
Yeah, if you would like, whoever would like to read it, go for it.
Spyro, when the time is right, distract the group. Fill all of Torak's clubs with sand but one, then fill the last one with this powder. We'll light up Clan Nemonis at the right time, but this first step is all on you, brother. Guys, I think someone sabotaged Torak. That would explain why he played so poorly.
Craig Turk's face goes white and he just drops the cigarette out of his hand because he remembers the weird sand stuff in the golf bag. I mean, no, the club boner clubs. Oh shit.
Could I do an investigation check to see if that powder, if still any residue is in that bag or anything like that? I might be able to identify.
Yeah, go for it. And if someone wants to do, I guess maybe it's history for because these characters wouldn't necessarily know that clan name.
That? Not well, but I'll roll it. That's a 10.
I mean, working at a golf course in this mountains, though, that's kind of all you need. That Clan Nemonis is the clan that Visk's family is. That's Visk's family. So that's Torak's clan. That's and then of course Torin and Fisk are of that clan. So it seems like some sort of revenge against the clan. And Archie, with that investigation, yeah, you find a little bit of residue on the parchment, and you being an artificer, you are able to pretty easily recognize it's like a black powder that is used. It's not gunpowder because guns don't exist in this world, but it is an explosive powder.
Guys, this is combustible ash. I believe someone's trying to take Torak's life. Where is he now? We need to do something.
They're having
Yeah, and
food.
also where are his clubs? His clubs are cursed now. At least one of them.
Alright, we need a plan. Alright, newbie, you grab 4 coffees from the barkeep. Alright, one of them blonde. Alright, no, listen to me that. Yeah, you passed one. You passed one to a friend there, who's, what's his name? To
Listen,
Torak.
Mr. Deep Thirst, I understand you have some seniority over me, but right now is not a time to be getting coffee or anything like that. Our boss' life is in
No, it's
danger.
the right time to get to coffee, a strong coffee, a right strong coffee. Make sure to tell the barkeep, not a strong a right strong coffee, and you pass one to Mr. Torak. You do it. You pass it to Mr. Torak, and while you're doing that, one of you sneaky scoundrels, you swoop up the clubs. You swoop the clubs up, and you move it out of this building, because when it goes, I don't want to be around it, and neither do you. And I will piss my pants, and then I'll get my head together, and then what do I do in the plan? Then,
Kirk's gonna look at Bjorn for a second and be like, "Can't you fix clubs?"
I can fix clubs all day long, yeah.
There it goes. That's the brain going.
What if I steal club and give to you? You can
There we go.
fix.
Aye, there it is. See, I told you, he was a smart cookie. He's got seniority, and he knows what he's doing. You all doubt me, you all doubt him, but you knew it. When it comes through in a pin shot's what he does, isn't it?
Pan to him, and he's just up his nose again.
Not in public. Not in public.
If this were a movie, it would then crossfade from Kirk with a finger in his nose to Waldo with a finger in his nose, to the three brothers in Torak. Oh yeah, wait, so he picks his nose, and then as the finger goes down, it's Waldo's finger that touches the table or whatever. Yeah,
And then the pants out, and it
yeah,
gets
so-
the whole 3-shot.
yeah. So I say that because they are currently eating dinner in the clubhouse, and they would have Torak's gear would be with him because his was the only stuff that wasn't rented. So
Right.
it would be with them in the clubhouse at the moment.
Dude, other than the fantasy setting and possible explosives, I am having hard flashbacks to my early bartending days, which is bizarre. I see the clubhouse right now.
That's funny.
I had a major flashback to Hollywood when Ryan was talking about pitching ideas and stuff.
Oh, nice.
I'm so glad I could make this campaign so real for you guys. Who knew? Who knew all it would take was a good game of Bonehole to rustle up those memories?
All my years
Yeah,
in the service industry, they're coming back. They're flashing right in front of my eyes.
So I'm assuming you guys head for the clubhouse where they are
Yes.
located.
Hey!
We gotta get a hold of those clubs.
Hey, how about you?
So as you head there, your manager is not actually here for the shop, but as you head there and you're crossing the lawn to go to the clubhouse, Spyro is going to step out. He's leaving the clubhouse and he sees you guys and he's just, you all seem in a bit of a tizzy.
A bit. Spyro, could you step into the manager's office for a minute to have a talk? Then there.
No, I don't think
Yes,
so.
I think you should probably step in there. Come on in, lad. I'll buy you a drink.
He put the hand up. I think I'll be. I don't know if this job is quite a fit for me. I think I might be heading home.
Grab his hand.
Okay, if you grab his hand, then we gotta go right into initiative.
Then that's what we gotta do.
Then that's what we gotta do.
When he grabs you grab his hand, and with his free hand, there's sort of like this ornament on his shoulder here. With his free hand, he's gonna like slap that, and it's gonna like ding, and a swarm of ravens is going to be summoned as he does that.
Appearing where?
They just right out of the sky above you guys.
Oh my god.
And paint the scene for us. Where are we exactly?
I'll move you guys to an actual map.
Okay.
But you were heading to the clubhouse, so you're kind of just like in the lawn, in front of the clubhouse.
Okay.
Is where you'd be right now. Okay, so let me move you guys over. Okay, so let's see. Craig grabbed his wrist, so he's there, and I guess you guys, the others are probably maybe like there. I don't know. Arrange the other
Bjorn's
three.
Probably not too far behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that, we are going to need initiative if you're grabbing at his wrist.
Right. Archie, was that your initiative?
Yeah, 9.
Okay, we got 2 9s and a 10. We're rolling great on initiative.
You rolled better than he did.
Good.
All right, we got okay. So Bjorn 10, Archie 9, Kirk 9. Andrew, give me your initiative. Okay, yes, thank you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Richard, do you
going.
only have 2 spells?
Yep. I only have 1 spell slot left.
That's so upsetting. I only
know.
have 2. They're gone.
Yep. No, I've got 1 spell that I think I'm keeping for healing, unless I really need to Searing Smite him.
We did get a short rest, though.
You did.
Yeah, that doesn't help most classes.
Everybody was already patched up. You have your spell slot back, but that's about it. All right, Craig, if you're going for the wrist, you may certainly do that. I guess that would be opposing checks.
Yeah, I'll go roll my athletics. Yeah, it's another 16.
Okay.
Consistency is key.
Yes. One moment here. So, okay. Oh, he got a 17. So you reach to grab, and it's like you get like some of his like skin, like you grab some of his like scales as he's able to pull back out of your grip.
I will bonus action Hex.
Okay.
And once... Oh, wait. Actually... Hold 1 second. Sorry.
What is someone drawing in front of the clubhouse? What is that?
Just flashbacks from my past.
Oh, okay.
That's your deck where... That's the outside deck from the kitchen, and then like there's a little walk-in freezer area here, and here are some like chairs and shit, and that goes out to the parking lot. This walkway there. Oh man.
Okay, so your bonus action hexing. There's no save for that, right? You just do it.
I might do a different thing. I will wait.
Okay. Bjorn, you're up.
Okay. These birds, they're like way up ahead.
Yeah, they're probably gonna take a round before they actually get down here.
Okay. So Bjorn is
Right,
going
if
to
you've
it.
played FF10, this is an excellent thematic choice.
Oh, great.
It's been
Seymour
many
is
a year.
he like travels with the party and then betrays them.
Bjorn is gonna go up and try to hit him upside the back of the head, two-handed with his hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wow, okay.
Unfortunately,
Well, that's fine.
you miss.
That's fine.
Archie?
He is a blue dragonborn, yes?
He is a blue Dragonborn, yes.
Great. So Archie's going to move over here, and he's going to charge up his two, like, kind of golden plates and absorbing some of the solar energy. He's like, you will stay with us! He's going to produce flame.
Cool.
4... Don't miss.
Is that an attack roll or a save?
It's an attack roll.
Alright, well, it definitely hits with 23.
Max.
Nice.
I'm out.
Nice.
Alright, yeah.
Fire damage.
Max 6 damage. Well done.
Like, oh, they work! They work!
Alright, Kirk.
Kirk is gonna move right over here, draw his rapier, and he's gonna try and stab.
Which he can do from 10 feet away, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. 17?
17 is a hit.
Nice.
Alright, and because people are near him, I get sneak attack. Ooh.
Nice. I love the way the dice hit each other to both be math.
Beautiful kiddo crit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, very nice. Very good hit. Okay, and now it's his turn. And he is going to disengage and move toward Archie here.
Oh no!
And he's going to take a swing at Archie.
he can bonus action disengage.
He can.
Oh no.
His name is Spyro, and he is a spy, aka a rogue.
Yeah.
And also because Spyro the Dragon, that just kind of... That name came first, and then I literally was like, I'm going to name a blue Dragonborn Spyro, and then even though Spyro is purple, whatever. and then I was like, well, then I might as well literally make him a spy. What is your AC, Ryan?
Depends, what did you hit him with?
I got a 14.
16.
Okay, he misses. So he's going to step back, and instead he's not going to take a swing at Bjorn until the ravens descend, so that he can get his sneak attack. And then as the ravens descend, he is going to do that, and he's going to take a swing at Bjorn. He got a dirty 20.
Oh, Moradin Almighty!
Yeah, he got a dirty
Yeah,
20,
hit.
which is gonna hit you.
Yep.
Let's see. My sneak attack is okay. All right. So
Bjorn
he's gonna
might
hit
be
you.
down.
You are down. He hits you for 13.
Wow. Okay.
Crap, he was a healer.
He's totally down.
And the ravens are gonna swarm down toward the next nearest target, then, which is gonna be Craig Lurk. They're actually they can occupy the same space as you, so they're gonna do that.
Good.
And they're you've got all these ravens surrounding you, Craig Lurk, and they're just gonna start like kind of pecking at you.
I'm used to little peckers.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna be hit for 5 piercing as the beaks all snip into you. But now it's your turn.
I don't like that at all. That hurt. Okay. Bonus action, Hex, targeting strength, so he has a disadvantage on strength checks. And then action, casting as a cantrip.
Does that count? I guess that would include a weapon attack, right?
No, it's just
no,
checks.
it doesn't. Oh, okay.
And then as my action, I'm casting True Strike as a cantrip. So next round, I will get a bonus action, or as I will get a advantage attack.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
And as a reaction, I would like to use my movement to keep up with him.
Okay. I mean, he stepped toward you, so he's not moving at the moment.
Right, but my reaction, if he runs off, I'm keeping up.
Oh no.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Bjorn crit failed his death save.
2 fails.
He's got 2 fails. He is so close to death.
Oh boy. Well, maybe Archie can help you out.
Don't look at me. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
That's why I said that.
Well, I used both my spells, but I can still try and stabilize you. So I'm going to run over. Say like, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Hold on, Bjorn.
I'm assuming you take a path that does not create an attack op for
yes, please.
Spyro.
I think it's a medicine check.
Yep. Holy shit. Did you kill me? Did you fucking kill me?
I would like to use my last luck point.
Because I'm gonna be honest, that might have to be what that is.
Oh.
All right.
So,
Wow.
by that logic, what is this?
Stabilized with 1 H, like in up with. I'm gonna say up with 1 HP.
Yes.
Wow.
So, like, chest compressions, like, hold on, buddy, hold on. Just.
Crack my ribs. Oh, Devin.
I like
Perfect
to
use of a
imagine
luck point.
he's doing the chest compressions, and then like he goes a little too hard, breaks something, but that one thing breaking like jolts him awake.
Fun fact, during CPR, you will often break ribs.
Yeah, you will have to break
It
their ribs.
requires
in
like
order to
that
work.
amount of pressure.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's amazing too is ribs are one of the few things like if you break it, the doctor's like, all right, be careful. Like you can't put a cast around that.
No,
Yeah.
you can wrap it. You can wrap it to create pressure to like help soothe it, but
So it doesn't
work.
move outward.
Yeah,
But-
you
Yeah,
gotta just, like,
if you don't break the
It
ribs,
sucks.
you're not getting enough
Right.
pressure. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of like when you break fingers or toes. Like there's not really anything they can do about it.
yeah. There's is it still? They changed the song, right? It's not "Staying Alive" anymore for CPR. It's something
No.
else.
Although I just still do staying alive, but faster.
Well, speaking of staying alive, Archie has brought you back up to 1 HP.
Whew.
All right, Kirk.
You killed me.
Oh, okay. Well, Kirk can take a path to get it right around here behind him.
Technically, the ravens are in this square.
Yep. But
So if you're around them, as long as you moved around them,
I'm
gonna
it's like
actually-
just
I'm gonna move him.
barely.
I'm gonna move them down here just so we see them. But they are in the same square as Craig Lurk, just for clarity.
Yeah.
Two?
I can just barely
Gregory.
make that around.
Did I say Craig Lurk? That's not right at all.
I
All right.
Craig Lurk.
Crick tech.
All right, let's go ahead and stab.
Oh, Craigie bear.
Don't
Yep.
fail me now. You know what? How did I roll? I'm just gonna roll in D20 because whenever I've rolled through the thing, or roll 20.
Uh-huh.
Don't fail
Huh?
me. No.
16's a hit.
Okay. That's pretty good. I'll take that.
Yep.
That 16's great.
That's a kidney stab.
Yep. I'm waiting for it to. There we go. It's being a little slow on the. Anything else?
No, I don't have any bonus action stuff yet.
Okay. Well, he's gonna disengage and step toward you.
Oh no.
And he's gonna call his ravens over too. So he's unhappy about this, and the ravens are gonna be in your square.
Oh good.
Just FYI.
As a reaction, I'm closing the gap, and I'd like to flank.
Okay. You technically get an attack up on the ravens too, if you would like to take that.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's not, your movement isn't a reaction, it would be a held. You're just holding your movement.
Didn't you use True Strike?
On the guy.
On the guy, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Thingies. Where would that be? I think
But that was like your action, right?
Oh, +4.
He, it was bonus true strike, action hex, held movement. So this would be an attack op reaction.
Yeah, I swing wildly, missing any birdos.
You do miss the swarm, unfortunately. And they are going to, they're all headed for Kirk, because Kirk just did some nasty damage to him.
Oh no.
So... Spy is going to take 2 swipes at you, Kirk. I have a 13 and a 14. Do either of those hit?
The 14 hits.
The 14 hits. And he does get the sneak attack on this, being a rogue.
I think Kirk might be down.
Well, we're going to see. He does 17 to Kirk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is Kirk
That's
down.
almost massive damage, but yeah.
Yeah.
17 would put any one of us down.
Well, the
Oh,
Ravens
yeah.
are just... The Ravens are going to hold on to movement and attack to attack anybody who might attack their master in that... Excuse me, in that case. So, Craig, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna roll in athletics to grab him, and I want to pull him back on top of me, so if the birds try to attack, I've kind of got him as a human shield.
Okay.
Wait.
Um...
I think that's right. One sec. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. That should be +2, so 10.
Okay, you do successfully grapple him.
Cool. Oh, and I get to roll that at advantage. Well, doesn't
But
matter.
it doesn't matter, you got him. He is grappled.
He just rolls a disadvantage.
Also that. Yes.
Yep.
Because of the 2 different things. True Strike, I get advantage. Hex, he gets disadvantage.
Yeah. So you absolutely got him. But yeah, the Ravens are going to swarm over to your square and attack you.
I've got full cover.
Because you're holding him up, I will count that. So they will be. Well, I'm gonna give him. I mean, it's a swarm of them, so like I'm gonna give it to them just at disadvantage.
Okay.
But they already did their attack.
No, they did not. They were going to attack Kirk, but they didn't need to.
Right.
Does a 16 hit Craig?
Yes.
Okay. Then they're going to poke at you. They're going to do. Let me make sure I did that right. Yeah, they're going to do 8 piercing with their beaks.
And Greg falls unconscious while spitting curses inboard.
Okay. Well, that means our Dragonborn friend is no longer grappled, but Bjorn, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Oh my god, this is so much higher than our CR should be.
It shouldn't be. It's a 1 and a 0.25.
Oh god.
He's dealing 17 damage per hits.
He's
Yeah.
he's doing 3d6, I think. Weapon plus 2d6 sneak attack.
Well, with sneak attack, yeah.
Yeah, 3d6 is an instant.
It's
down.
a 1 and a 0.25, so it is in line with you guys.
Huh.
So Bjorn, gosh, I hate that I have 2 of them to choose from now. I think I have the last healing spell.
You do.
As a bonus action, I think he was already preparing this as Craig's going down. So he's gonna yell out to Kirk, Come on, my friend, you're not done yet. And by the time he finishes saying it, Craig's down. I was like, fuck. But Kirk, you get 1d4 plus 3.
Ooh.
So bonus action, max health, which, you know, still you could go down in one hit, but still.
He's at 10.
At this point, being at 1 health is not much difference to me than being at 12. And Bjorn's gonna summon all the energy he has to get up and run over and hit the Dragonborn with a 2-handed attack.
Okay.
Please. Yes!
Definitely a hit.
Alright. Not much, just 4 damage. He's still struggling, hobbling along.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess I did math wrong then, Ryan. So yeah, I'll give an extra 2 here. So 6. To this guy. And he's, your Dragonborn is looking very, very weak. You hit him with that, and he's just like, he actually could not take another one of those.
That's all he's got.
Okay.
Is Kirk back on his feet?
He is.
Well, yeah, I think he's
geez.
still technically down, but he can...
Or, yeah, he's alive, but he
Prone,
would
but
still
Wait, did
alive,
that give him back to full health?
Oh, I thought you said bonus action full health. My bad. Then he has 7,
Oh, no.
which is
he
still
just-
almost.
He healed 7, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Things are looking pretty dramatic.
They are, but
So,
Dragonborn is looking very weak.
Finish him off, Archie! Use your science!
I love how that's an insult.
He's gonna pull out the most primitive scientific tool, a knife, and he's gonna roll over to the dragon. It's like, this will cause terrible damage. He's gonna take an attack.
The most primitive scientific tool, a knife. There's a
First.
fucking quote.
All
Oh,
right.
thank God.
So describe how you finish off this Dragonborn.
He's just gonna kind of like run through the buzzards and like slide over, and as he just took a hit from the hammer, Archie's gonna like, have this, and he's just gonna like kind of like close his eyes and stab forward and
All right.
get him in the back.
You do that, and
I'd like to imagine that, like, Archie hasn't ever killed anyone, right?
Oh, definitely not.
But you nat 20'd it, which means you killed him in the most visceral, like, terrible way. So when Archie's eyes open, there's just blood all over him.
I just wanted to use this to get a grant.
yeah. So Spyro like goes down to his knees and with his dying breath just lets out. He's just like, Torin should still be on the throne. Ugh. And he falls over, and the ravens all fly away.
Bjorn's immediately going over, and that 13 was a medicine check as he's trying to stabilize his good dwarven friend.
Yeah, I mean
Craig.
you're out of combat, so you could absolutely just take the time to get him up.
Kirk is
Okay.
gonna pat Archie on the shoulders like, you killed really good! Good job!
I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I've done that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just... What do I do with this? I don't want this anymore. He's gonna kind of like toss the dagger away.
No, you keep,
Bjorn-
you kill again!
This is not what my tools should be used for. They should be used for betterment.
So at some point in all the chaos, the Torak and the brothers will run out on the lawn and see this sight before them. And it's like, oh, what's all this then? You guys killed your newest hire? It doesn't seem like a right way to do business.
No, Torak, your retirement clubs, they've been sabotaged. One is actually carrying a very, very deadly substance, one that could be used to blow up and destroy you.
Well, what is it? And this Dragonborn is the one that did it?
Yes, we have the note in his bag that confirms it.
He must
I
be one of
believe.
those dissenters then. I really hope Fisk can iron that problem out. And as we know from the season finale, he did. Anyways. Please, yes.
Elsewhere.
Yeah, elsewhere, it's when they were sitting down with those dissenters in the last episode, and Fisk's like, what do you want? You want whatever? Cool, you got it. Just join the army. So, cool. Actually, that was happening almost around the same time, too. Like, literally time of day. So, yeah, Torag just, yes, please, whatever you need to do to them, to fix the clubs, yes. And he points toward the clubhouse.
I guess.
Of course, and we're going to run over.
And yeah, we can just, you don't need to roll for it. You in examining the clubs, you find what you need and you remove the powder and, whatever safely disposes of it, whatever, I don't know, whatever chemical counteracts it or whatever it is you would do as an artificer.
As an extra aside, like Kirk, like looking over Bjorn, because I assume Bjorn is the one working on the. Oh wait, no, is it Bjorn? Yes, Bjorn is probably the one working on the clubs.
I would probably be working on
Archie,
getting the
probably.
volatile
Okay, gotcha.
substance out.
Well,
We'd probably be putting it together.
Yeah, after that, Kirk's gonna be like, "You make clubs better, club not so good."
Work on something. Yeah, I think between Bjorn's raw forging talent and my engineering, we can come up with something. Do you think that's something we could do, Bjorn?
Yeah. Sword.
And we're doing that. The Torak and the brothers will look at you all like, it seems to us that you deserve more gold for everything you did today. So, here, have 2 more each.
Thanks, sirs. Make sure to leave a good review. Lord's patronage, and let everybody know what the great experience you had here and how hard the staff worked for you.
And then, before we go out, just a last little aside here. You hear that tapping of the clipboard approaching as your boss just walks in. Well, I'm very grateful to my employees for handling such a situation. He looks at Craig Turk looking all weak and just like, and Craig, considering I now have a deceased employee who will not be collecting any pay, perhaps we divert some of that money and make that raise happen, huh?
Wait, when was I resurrected?
At the end of the fight.
Yeah, Bjorn.
Okay.
Bjorn brought you back up.
Wait, so who died?
The bad guy.
The guy
Oh,
we
the
just
bad guy.
killed.
Just the bad guy. So you just, well, now that I have a dead employee,
Yeah,
what do you say we
technically-
divert those funds and get you that raise?
Aye.
Could I get some of the raise too?
Aye.
Yes.
I think
We nearly
all
died for your main client.
I think
Raise?
we all should get that raise. We've
Yes, I
all
suppose.
earned it.
Raises are in order for everyone. And then
Yeah,
you
please?
That would have been good for just a you and me chat.
you hear another voice chime in like, maybe you just divide it 3 ways instead of 4. Baldo looks over.
Because
Baldo puts a hand on Archie's shoulder. Anybody who can do this sort of thing and fix sabotage clubs of probably come work for us, huh? What do you say you put those patents and ideas to work for the Bone Brothers?
Absolutely. I have so many ideas. I can get started right away. Absolutely. And he's
Yeah,
just
well,
gonna kind of like that.
well,
You
maybe one be hiring a good smith too, who knows his way around the metal. Somebody who can bless your clubs, can bless your equipment.
Raldo leans forward. You know, I wouldn't mind that, actually. I wouldn't mind somebody to take care of that. Then although the manager looks at his now 2 remaining employees, Gregory and Kurgan, and just, well, I suppose if you all will be staying on, that's 3 salaries, each being chopped in half and added to yours.
I can't believe you, wee winking nincompoops, are leaving us understaffed here. Oh, you traitors, you.
The new figure would probably look something like that, Gregory. He writes down a nice number.
We can manage, and we appreciate your service here, and we will be looking upon you fondly, and you're welcome back anytime. And I will be here to cater to any need you have there. Okay, so when would this come into like next pay period or this pay period?
And then finally, Waldo walks up to Kirk with the last. He didn't finish his sandwich, and he just goes, "Kirk wants sandwich."
Kirk loves sandwich.
Kirk does love sandwich.
He's just gonna.
Alrighty, well that concludes our little Elseworlds adventure on the Bonehole course.
If I can have a little post-credit scene.
Sure.
So that night, when Kirk goes back to his room, because he probably lives there because he works, you know, and he's got his nice little setup. He walks in, turns on the light, lights the candle, sits down, and pulls out this book, and he's like, puts up his feet, pours some wine that he's taken from the golf club. He's like, oh, finally I can be myself. And he's just gonna read the book because Kirk actually has a +2 to intelligence. So.
You bastard!
All right.
A Fulta New Year.
Okay, so that was our little Elseworlds adventure. Happy to roll and DM for y'all on my special day.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Happy
We'll be back with the second half of Sid's thing next week.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening to my god-awful accent all night.
Yours is way better than mine.
I just love how much it broke as soon as a different accent came into play.
I know, dude. That's
This
rough.
is like what happens when I try to switch between Valison and Lancer's wife.
Yep.
That's tough.
Yep.
All right.
And I will be giving, speaking of that campaign, I will be giving some of tonight's XP to that campaign just because, like, it's nice for it to count for something.
Woo.
So, all right. Well, yeah, that was fun.
I was going to say, are our guys leveling up?
Yep.
I will say this is not the last you will see of these guys.
Ooh.
That is, I will say that much because they exist in this world. So,
When we see them again, will they be level 2?
it's possible. We'll see how much time has passed. So, yeah, that's that. We'll see everybody in another week.
Yeah. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
I have to be
Bye-bye.
the one to